and let you know how to deal with the new things you've come across in life. Because abrabo yimo anamo a obetu de afiri ha kɔ w'anim no ɛno na ɛbɛma wahu de wo w'anim na wohu de wo w'anim nso a wahu kwan a de bɛfa so a obetumi ayɔ saa de no eti sɛ wonye biribi a biribi nso enye biribi sɛ wontu anamo a niema foforo bia nso anywhere bɛba wakwan mu. And so when you take a step, it exposes you to new things and it gives you a clue and understanding to how to deal with the new things. I am encouraging you this morning, say, start something, do something, because when you do that, things will work in your way. But if you sit, say, oh, train your me anymore, into me ye. Because in this life, all dreams are within reach. All you have to do is keep moving forward. All dreams are within reach. All you have to do is keep moving forward. And so when you have a dream and you don't move, you don't take a step into me, say nothing will work unless you do. So let's do something in this life. Things will work out for us. Thank you very much. Welcome to life. Welcome to New Day. And welcome to Sompa 93.1 Sompa TV. And so you were a year and 21st clinic Abronsano and so first floor a honey butua ye di juma. Mache baby I will be a femin san na wase se wo kasa fidie no eda Sompa TV ne Sompa FM anopai ma ye ni nkomo ensama hodo pi and aba no pay was say ye di ho nkomo. So let's get interactive this morning. WhatsApp line ain't me de betudwa e de ama wo hodum ti wo join your Sompa FM Sompa TV no ko Facebook on so a Sompa 93.1 so ye live our hodum no join ye na fi ye didi nkomo ye interactive fe so YouTube no so okwa Sompa ye TV and also obenya wo ho eti wo hwe no me pacho ye ni say like it na fifa comment to ase na share fa mame na ye ne Ghana fo nyina ye ni nkomo na ye mpe enchirimu ahodo mfa man nkomo na eda pro so a ye babedi no anopai ene a holiday Constitution Day and udim say 1992 and our mine kron Ghana under the Fourth Republic. Fi ya shasye free 1992 sa bepemo na ya constitution na ikuta no ya di edijuma na ya nya constitution ahodo ya First Republic from 1960 to 1966 ya constitution no came into reality on November 1st 1960 and I shasye di juma and sakra ni yesen ba a Second Republic and also 1969 to 1972 ya adopted constitution on the August 22nd 1969 and I feel so about Third Republic and also from 1979 to 1981 adopted constitution on June 24th 1979 and your Fourth Republic your 1992 constitution sabe pemo and also adopted on January 7th 1993. So the question I would want ye bisa and say under the Fourth Republic constitution by and what would you mean no se onyamra nimfo mpokra na enya den constitution no na eboa yen amaya boye mra aso man ewo krum ha. Question is say eso abanfa so amayen aboa yen ama ya sesa ye ho afri eniema hoduo bi mu ana ama ya ba be ye sovereign country ama democracy so ye adwuma wo krum ha ebi ewo the view say 1992 constitution was say a review because as the absolute powers the amount the executive and yenyan sisaye ewo baby when a safo no adwene. But then so far the 1992 constitution obeka say aye Ghana good and I say aye Ghana bad. Has it done more good to Ghana for and now say aye bone adie bone. these are enema me person method if you are so na feel so what do I doing share your Facebook live on your YouTube na feel so WhatsApp line now and share the to ya na feel also what do I doing share at your baho yan king kind yan srajene but be unko yen saya hodu was say the banner near the aba. Don't also forget and so say President of the Republic John Dramani Mahama wabra obetina bengwa no so no and January 19th if I'm right or setting up constitutional review committee more review ahodo e de more recommendation de kopie mu Jubilee House and now we are which trying say e bia be hwase na fi adwuma e wo hodom a lot of recommendations and already a bonting. But the question is 1992 constitution no abeboyen ani debi say ania wadwen hire no na odi ata achire e dia ba say debi nso a wadwen hire no na odi ata achire dia ba producers say bombodi an say ye benya ye constitutional lawyer na fi yahwe how far babia ye constitutional dia ba bedru no saying ena ehonsem esi etie wo honom now mamedu yenkodi enkomo ba kubi ye education minister ade ensembi ade betudwa enra ya na o chiremu se se ohwe ye scholarship secretariat na ode nsamba kumienu bi ade tudwa o se young publishers who have awarded scholarships to and provide justifications to it. Yam provide omo ye award ye scholarship e de mo ne omo so omo na award sa scholarship yi na fe yamfa enchirichirimu entachiri ne enhwe se de esi etie ati mayenkotie video no nsem a wodi tudwa no na fe yemra sisi a mayenkotie nsem a wodi tudwa.
But arguably you are producing persons who are unemployable. That should challenge us to change the narrative. And the pedagogy of your training must necessarily change in order that we can respond to the needs of industry and the needs of the private sector. That is not to say that I don't recognize that universities have a generic general academic training mandate. But at least we should see how society is evolving and train persons that can meet the competencies of the 21st century. On that note, on behalf of President John Dramani Mahama, I do convey my hearty congratulations to you, Chairman, and the very esteemed and distinguished members of the Ghana Scholarship Authority, and the public will be observing you very, very closely. And Uncle Sam and Director General, one of the things you should do, anybody you award scholarship, let the public know, publish it. This is the era of transparency. Let the public know who you have awarded scholarship and the justification for it. And then finally, affirmative action needs of the country. You may have a particular part of the country where doctors are lacking, a particular part of the country where they don't have specialized nurses. You can decide that you want to support the training of those persons, but deploy them on condition that they will be able to serve those areas. On that note, I wish you well. I trust in your competences and judgment, and I trust that you make President Mahama proud. And that pride should reflect in an accountable, transparent scholarship authority. I should know that you are coming.
And round also no ukopimo NPP asoya 118 members of parliament are contesting in 2024 election in the tickets, and in the name of the NPP, you know, woman declare woman support say woman edema Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Baumia na and round over the krata edi above bontin 6 pages edi above bontin, but then memo woman video no ne and someone womode etu dwa ewo eye hodom, but nipa womo eyi womu eti yeah, and right now, we say we declare we support, and if you get we letter any be now already detailed here. We say we consultation with market women, consultation with teachers, lawyers, ne and for ahodo pino. When you yes, a consultation, no. After consultation, no, and we to me reach that consensus say. One more 118 a year 2024 parliamentary candidate no one declare we support edeba the NPP yeah and also I pay bebo modi na fe yakosafo yi eho na ye ni omo adi enkomo wo the intention behind a year wo declaration of such support no the amomo ebi nso ka said so who declare support edema a year obia it doesn't mean say nipa na bewe which they made reference to a year earlier and I say past a year elections are who were course so now and for regional chairman be 15 out of 16 a declare of support to the John a year board then general secretary not still also person about the general secretary for the new patriotic party now so need no and niema ankoye amfa a year amano no so they are saying say declaration of support it doesn't mean anything but then you bebo mode ni akosafo ya so ni omadi nkobo na fi ya biso mo se and sabo a ebobo e basa o support no mo declare it doesn't mean anything o mo fa ne saying however wo so o declaration no wo mo nyina so o de yes declaration no ye edianti so wo join Sompa TV a obehu pictures of these 2024 candidates and omo declare omo support the man Dr. Mahmoud Bawumianti joining me na fe ye wo Thomas Kofi Alonsi Thomas Kofi Alonsi Bosa North constituency ono wa declare support Doji Nomekover ono ewo Sege na Sherifa Secretary Tijani Nkwanta South ono so kasa ko ye gifty Ndoma Ejura Secretary Domase Bright Kwame Nyasiko ono so ewo Adakulu na Etonam James Flolu set Yomewu safo yi nyina adeclare one more support ade ama Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia but yankohwe wo press conference no mo hold you no ne nsamo mo de tujwa enra no yankohwe ne nti kakra
Mahmoud Bawumia as flag bearer of our great party, the New Patriotic Party, for the second time at the 31st January 2026 presidential primaries and subsequently lead a party into the 2028 general elections. Ladies and gentlemen, it is true that some of us of this group have, in their individual capacities, variously supported the candidature of Dr. Bawumia as he prepared for the 2026 primaries. However, we 118 PCs who represented the New Patriotic Party for the 2024 general elections convinced that Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia was not the reason nor the cause of our 2024 electoral defeat, as per the various studies conducted by the party's own Professor Michael Kwe committee, highlights of which have been provided by the General Secretary, and also independent institutions such as the Conrad Adenauer Foundation, the New Patriotic Party's own Parliamentary Caucus, the Political Science Department of the University of Ghana, have, after extensive engagements amongst ourselves, and importantly, after engaging our polling station executives, electoral area coordinators, constituency executives, former constituency executives, council of elders and patrons, taking a decision to come together and collectively declare our support for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia's candidature for the 2028 presidential elections. This declaration, ladies and gentlemen, following the one earlier made by our 63 compatriots who were victorious in the 2024 parliamentary elections and are today ably representing the party in Parliament, is intended to send a clear message to the grassroots of our party and the good people of Ghana that the majority of their representatives whom they chose to lead the party during the 2024 general elections are strongly united behind the candidature of Dr. Bawumia. We must, at the very outset, state that this decision is not born out of any parochial or self-interest on our part. It has been taken after sober reflection and based on the deep sense of duty to our great party in particular and the future direction of our dear nation.
Anone and someone led by Ejapa Mesa, the Ebetujwa, the far one declaration of support at the His Excellency, the former Vice President of the Republic and the former flag bearer for the NPP, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, and someone when they were declaring their support. Now, only 6 pages letter be Eddie Babon. Timinim say MCR Monsa aka letter na move to media to a screen so Eddie Amamina fi Yemu Kakra. Near her and someone ankasa a woman video no it was just a set of what they said. Na fi minu wakra tenimu kakra bi na yahwe points a who do be in someone. Wamode etu edwa ewo eye ehodom enoti MCR shase for free a first page eno efoma me page 1 no na yen shase from free hodom na fi yema yatifo ehu what really transpired ne and someone who do a wamo etro wo wono ekrata ne mo oze press conference held by the New Patriotic Party parliamentary candidate for 2024 election on the 8th of January 2026 to declare support for the candidature of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia as flag bearer for the 2028 presidential election. Pardon me and naminfa in rakratenimun kakra na here adie. Also, ladies and gentlemen of the media, we invited you to this press conference to through you announce to the NPP in particular to the generality of the good people of Ghana our decisions to support the candidature of His Excellency Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia as flag bearer of our great New Patriotic Party for the second time at the 31st January 2026 presidential primaries and subsequently led to the party into the 2028 general elections. Ladies and gentlemen, even though some of the members of this group have in their individual capacities variously supported the candidature of Dr. Bawumia, we convinced that Dr. Bawumia was not the reason nor cause the paragraph 2 paragraph 2 and asasemi was Dr. Bawumia was not the reason nor cause of our 2024 electoral defeat as per the various studies conducted by the party's own Okwe committee, highlights of which have been provided by the General Secretary and also but independent institutions, Foundation, NPP Parliamentary Caucus, Political Science Department of the University of Ghana, after extensive engagement amongst ourselves and importantly, after engaging our polling station executives, electoral area coordinators, constituency executives, former constituency executives, council of elders and patrons to come together and collectively declare our support to Dr. Bawumia's candidature for the 2028 presidential elections. It goes on and on and on. One declaration, one support for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. But then Kwame Atnase, my main manachi, na the medical boss, we may have a dream on Sa and Semi. Kwame Mache.
Oh yeah, Kwame medasi.
BBI fine.
Yeah, me adum BBI fine.
Yeah, that body and I say, I yachi ba kubim.
Yeah, Ade Akye Abia. Nyame adum. Wama yehu eda FSA and then so yefiada.
Yes.
And then so fufida. Because we share the new and shishaya aban di aba. Holiday be a basic weekdays no. Holiday be a basic weekday no. Aban enim diem no wa shishya ne say holiday yen commemorating a statutory no. Dear yen say yebedi. Enti one in our calendar enya holiday biana ye celebrate but enya holiday biana ye detene fie your holidays ni bi oduma eno no enhehye a kire say yebedi na ebe commemorate no ti eno no udi a there's no need say obekọ ahomegye ti adwuma nyina abekọ so that is the ehonum na ye holidays a ene de nya de mawa obetena fie enti ye de mawo say a hotena fie a na no ode kai de enti a ya bounce a holiday no na ode celebrate botaya ehonum enti aban ye ne say say your constitution day dia da esino na da no be ye da you can say da working day enti nhihiem working day bi a holiday beba no ya de be ko weekends enti edru holiday bi na ebe Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday dia nhihie aban dia ba ne say ye be movie ni nyina akọ Friday enti benada o de be ko Friday ukwada o de be ko fiada yawada o de be ko fiada ane fiada no so be di ni fiada aha but koye weekends ni dia se bia memenda kwasiada de na so you can swap it over and ubetime di ni juada ano ne nhyehyɛ ya se yaba enti uhwɛ the current statutory holidays na ho di gina afi we die besi Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday working day bia no eno ye benya abotre e de akọ weekdays ye weekends nim no say be ya emmaning for because aban nyansam no matena se ehun say si edi holiday Tuesday and Wednesday ni titru Thursday edin pass adwuma for beko adwuma and it is very worrying so all kwan agana for faso dia for fida most of offices no oko RCC most offices no oko ministries na most offices no say ya wada na ye di holiday especially omu aya omu free kronim etia fanso obi on kran obi o ahafo obi o other place ono na yire ne ma ho na mo na djuma wa ha enti ye ma holiday se ya wada no okwa kai na fato adwum se fiada no omma na any time bia ebekosa no ekoti aban ekabo anieba sometimes ubeko ministry ubeko department bi ubenyo obi kwa na sign krata amount all in the name of say holiday ejubeko no be any office that lackadaisical attitude of a Ghanaian Ghana for yensu any banya any attitude that yedinya adwuma your mentality a yedi ye adwuma ani titru aban adwuma no enye enti mpanfo bi ka to some years ago I disagree with them say and it is true about typical Ghanaian parlance now that is how I know aban adwuma ni nya na eden na ne ye de ede aban adwuma ni nya ana eye den nempom ne ye de eye de if you say oh yeah it's a private man business aban no scrutinization any supervision or the no that's not the same thing abenya there's a different thing altogether at the end of the day no obi ya aban adwuma on treating is a private work because it is difficult for us say ye be you adi afrim enti adwuma no say ne oban nti ameboa Independence Day you say 6th of March if 6th of March here bebe say ko si weekday dia ka chen say weekday na akwakosi no ye bedi a ye akodi no efiada eno ni new enhyehyɛ a aba enti wo hwɛ holiday ya ka wo sesa me ye de atwam nanso so because nke besi weekday no ya shift e de aba ye kan say weekends now mame man komo a anope wo sha ase a udie this was a quick education on holidays no on a teacher for any asema minister sector minister aka about a scholarship no it started in 1960 the entire share scholarship na ase no ayenya scholarship secretariat no and the wisdom of Ghana ban no at that time you say ya onkofo bebre wo omo ye needy but brilliant student
yes
sabi efie nye nanso wadwen eye adwuma pa and if that is the case I was a ban pekwan bi eso won ase and any scholarship beneficiary biara obiara obey cost scholarship obenya scholarship no the intent and the idea ne say enipa no onim de na mom sika enifie enti ohwe scholarship secretariat na it works directly under the president.
I see.
Scholarship secretariat no officer chance here adwuma wo directly under the president. Until 1960 up to now, it tells you how scholarship the system. But the chair expose is by. So there are scholarships. Don't forget, the scholarship secretary on partners, Ministry of Finance, Ministry of Education, the Get Fund and others. No?
Yes.
Yenya revelation say, yen scholarship ni be by members of parliament. No more enjoy that scholarship. Members of parliament, ministers, cabinet ministers were enjoying your scholarship. Meanwhile, akwada sebin preduasa ote A-line, ote F-line, ote kasape, ote bumprubu yo, ote voter, na oni sika oye needy. They oye obi or more tafo, but oye needy. I'm brilliant. Sa ko fo when ye scholarship ni ma wo. But adwem bone a wo system nim, adwem bone a wo ye mpanyufo ni bitirimuti. Ya wo ministers bi I can mention names. Na wo din awo a scholarship secretariat oduma. Omo benefit scholarship. One problem I have with scholarship secretariat here. The scholarship secretariat was made say, say, one, de bo bi a oni bi na na adwuma bi.
Yes.
Afei ye wo scholarship ni omumienu, ye wo the foreign and the local. One a wo je akwa amononi ekoji entity eba.
Yes.
The idea of amononi so obi be kwa amononi akwa akwaji entity ne say, ye wo some courses be special courses bi wo a ebi ni Ghana ha. Enti omu sa anya mom kwaji nimdie te se ye sha ase ne ye petroleum yi.
Yes.
Se nimdie ni wa what we do ni say omkwa kwaji nimdie e dia ba. But thank God say currently oko you matter. Omu esua a lot of things about petroleum. Unless enyama e bia course bi ebi ni ho a special course and ye hwe se nipa no be kwa abroche.
I see.
But over courses be say HR, administrational courses be business management, economics. People are taking scholarship at foreign. And the system have allowed these people say, omu be taking foreign scholarship akwa abroche akosua courses ebi wa hanom.
I see.
And these omu kwa abroche no sika ye di tua no ne bo eye din chen Ghana. And disabi nyanse wom ne sen sanka sika ye de ma currently 1,000 people, and ya more scholarship. About 700, yeah, 700 plus, foreign.
Foreign. Yes.
It's what I'm asking myself and say, I didn't think a scholarship, no. So my mom foreign, no. Yen invest in our schools, and then courses, especially yen yebiwa. That's same rebia yebe export to makwa kusuya. Now watch this. Omuko akwajentiti edi wie, and the idea is say. You go, you come back to lead.
Yes.
That is Oko scholarship for the Ibas. I don't matter. Otu kwan Oko Batwa Baby lead a team to work for us.
Yes.
Bebrena we are womba.
No makaho.
No makaho.
No mape visa.
Ebinsu we are omuba. Then they go back because share living condition the payment ebi no omu compared to foreign currency the ball memo basis and number they don't come back.
Okay.
There should be a system oko scholarship scholarship na taxpayers money mom toes nyado mom to I sort musika nkete ya bom ya the mouse kosua de bra. The system should mandate you say e kwan bia so obeba be ye adwuma de aban. Exactly the same thing na teacher training and nursing training. Omukwa yes ye kushi omu in a way, but the taxpayers money. The idea is so we are the bad serve your people. But depending we are otimitu kwine because of living conditions and what hadom.
Yes.
And to me Busamu say what is the essence of pushing the people ye nyamfa so. And to say ye mass scholarship yamfa mamo brofo MP a obetimi a finance ne ho minister obetimi ahwe ne ba scholarship secretariat de ne ba get fund any de keka ho no MPA ni de kika scholarship ba omudi hihim enti oman ne yekoya na say ye buy and these are things a system no eyenema enye so the scholarship secretariat should set up
so
also it
means that the purpose for scholarship secretariat ni yen shede hu ne sa and function said ye I was say function no
the purpose for a scholarship secretariat so omu core values the principle that gave birth to a scholarship secretariat now we are far from it because how come say across in the behin struggle so be school and so because of skawonya that a member of parliament ye try common allowances to the state so no crowd ye set it pam sam no okofia ya ban esgresia e ya kofie no say the parliament scholarship are all benefited under the detriment of a poor person or rural area. And now Akwadebia, Otimo Zongwa, Ohiamwa, very brilliant. Nana Brabaya Basa. So the scholarship secretariat, a high time so much. I agree with the sector minister say. Over this scholarship, young publish udino. Ebe the tank or for Muobia, Omuye, Sabi Sanyam Brasem.
Yes.
And yet, some honorable asimesina akwa scholarship amane hone ne ba ya dinidin be bo ya dinidin to publica people will see say edin we di asimesi obenten ne papa nie asimesi oyewei oye CEO or chief executive officer
over so are well to do nkofon kwan so na ya wo mma scholarship capture
no problem no now the criteria motion not all nyom nyina I must admit say nyom nyina but dodo na ekwoyo for minim criteria sometimes omo dey background checked dodo nkofo bebra omo hodma omo enjoy some of these benefits okwa akohwehweb no then they are well established people omo family they are well to do they can do whatever they can do omo wasikom betim dia hwom but unfortunate because say the politics era bibia ye yom no enipa ne eye party a card bearing member and the
party faithful.
Yes, you are a card bearing member. Edu be class only card kra na yan fama you are just a party faithful just all your own chain. Oh chain. I was say you who say o papa ni o mama ni o ofani
the relation to the
relationship our party me say
I see
and this scholarship ni man.
I see.
Et Kwame say MPP den woso na NDC ni ba ehia yan fama no ye de be ma party member ba say NDC na also na MPP ni bi oye qualified yan fama no because say you who say you are not related to your party and this is idea the focus and the reasoner in 1960 yet scholarship secretariat no losing the value.
So it means that we've been blinded by politics in Tino. The purpose of a yibia ya debeba or memu haduma a ye papa was a boat memphone so bamfa so no because of politics are blinding we don't see emphasis was so say.
Kwame adwem boni pese minkunya any be ye ni abro na ye ni pebi.
I didn't want to use some word.
No, that is everyone in the face of in the face like untimi fanshi shebi untimi nka wada
yes because it looks like we are blinded foolishly by politics
na abro ye manu say abro
yes
enipa ya ade na ye pese minkumnya adwembone a let's go expect the speed ya pampa ye leaders na do certain level as omu you untouchable but a leader should be a servant obi o ye kandini bia ayosomfo untimi nya obi a onsom and you be a leader.
Yes. Leader
servant approach, you know. Ayira every man.
Sure.
And Obiaba, the kind of star, you did treaty a DC, an MC, a regional minister, a different, a chief executive officer. These are people. You did tasa, you did chomuka. Someone konamuko songing. I mean, so DC.
Lots of privileges.
Okope MC. MMDC Libya,
yes.
They kill and the protocols you have to pass through. And yasem getwa.
Oh yes.
I agree. Say do baby also sanity bem because sometimes how come PB fear pa ni pay go on yasem getwa. But enya emra was a ye popo nipa ye buni penim because of say yatwa be you.
Yatwa be you.
ya to abay you say kosom me but abato yinya bi obiare ne pa to me na wanya no oditiatia yenso to the extent say a member of parliament sabi you are well to do because o kwa koto forms ah sika o de beto party forms let me tuam kora be the audio school fees
yes
nyame abo wanya say sika no wa ba be member of parliament utai wanya minister wanya appointment unim very well say in your constituency ehia buburo ade akore nipa bi adom nipa bi a omye onhu hwe ayenye you know very well say o konto abono maami ata ama no omu chire omu but enkwada ne ya de enkwada ne ni made if there is an opportunity say akwada ne di nya scholarship a opanyi emmo na bro eni abro nkoje scholarship ne ma wo ba sabi wo betumetua ni fees.
But Kwame, couldn't also be said because of the burden on these members of parliament. Sometimes they have to look for a way out. Normally, they settle near because campaign, we know very well how costly it is now in this country. Say, answer now, campaign, crash this year, an assembly man. What you have to pay. It is what we are. No critical venue be to recoup Sigano. Now, what they are settling near man.
Kwame, no question, me say. Oyi members of parliament about 95% ayo mo mukra omu first degree
yes
HND
yes
and a diploma
yes
enti akwada na ono no enya the face or the feel of tertiary no uni na bro in the excuse say waboka
let's not also forget in this country we value certificate more than skills. And this or no MP no wa upgrading no anya sa certificate no who say sakwenya yin so aba ho di man fa me wan koru upgrade me ho a people will look down on me in the House of Parliament even when you are lobbying krana Ghana this is us we check certificate before anything.
Oh your second degree oh your fan first degree oh your first degree per calculation from some of the universities.
Yes.
And the course are when it comes to fees. Most schools, Kwame, so ukra at most fees in at most. Sa 4 years now, at most ekam kra over to me the 40,000 ako. Because so yearly, some of the schools pay 4,000. Say nya hostel than you board there. Fees na kasa nya dia bebra MP intimintia. Let's go a spade. Okay. Obviously, hostel man and quad say in the next 10 years, in the next 5 years, or person who engineers a constituency. Listen to wisdom. Or person in the next 10 years, you can engineers if you're in the constituency. It will aqua pay hostel. Our school beam, some quadani co school ho. And two co school now were 12 fees. Hostel and work with them free because hostel near Nidia. We're taking care of everything. So at least in the next 10 years, you can engineers in Ghana who run field the beard constituent member. That is filter, that is leadership.
I see.
Baon kasa wu mom na wu ba adabraka.
Kwame numsuo na me fa WhatsApp messages here. And WhatsApp line now between the wadwen share fast by 0509438500 0509438500 obetumi the wadwen share e dey aba wo hod me be kan let's get interactive. Facebook nso betumi the fa ho aba YouTube and I feel so WhatsApp made a tuja anopay. We Friday special edition of Ade Akye Abia and the bromedy de Kwame Agyarko. Nana Kwame Kontabisa so Ade Atenase. Mame enkai win so enfemfia. Or say good morning to you, Erikus. With regard to the Constitution of Ghana, I strongly hold the view that there are some loopholes in it which need to be amended. Father SK from Kenya Kumasi. Father Iski, okay, my colleague teacher, former colleague teacher of Kwame Danso. What? Oh, I see. When so, let's say hello, Sompa. The issue of scholarships you are discussing is significant. People in the secretariat sell scholarship slots without, which prevents deserving but needy individuals from obtaining them. One for wudi anka ho amma hodum ti also bet me the agent share for 0509439500 0509438500 we free Philip Kwabre Kasem Mr. Eric Kasim, Mr. Eric, it is possible for Dr. Bawumia to lead Ghana 2028. Greetings to my daughter, Frimpong Manson Echa Felix, and my mother, Auntie Mary of Janiso Philip, and so Edia, or the Abano, Nano Ponso, they like Edia. Derek, Ayite, say good morning. And, okay. And you all the end of the year to me and Kayano. I don't still be to me. I've been shot 0509 438 and I feel so Facebook Sompa 93.1 live. YouTube and so be to me. I join the honor. What do I join share? And so Ade Akye Abia Kwame, my encourage, you back or die a hoka crana, yasan banafi, yatwan comochichi and so bad. To be your take
MPP for the
Yes. Your take on the NPP 2024 parliamentary candidate nobody club support.
Kwame.
Yes.
My main kind of crunch MPP for. My main kind of crunch Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. And any team. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia one gentleman. The strategy obi your political student. And say strategy you know one of the best strategy. Where Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ema otrimu nya odewu. Say enipa 118 support you. Individuals, I don't have any problem with them because as a promise, I one person I like him but most of them no me friends say eba braboma bebre are making in life.
Yes.
But politically these guys are failures.
Why?
They are political failures.
Why would you call them failures?
These are pieces in 2024 omulusu abato.
But come election there.
No, hold on. Obia walusu is a loser. You can't call a hen a duck.
Okay.
These are political failures. You can't be a political failure. These people are and they dealing with their constituents. The party, you can't say constituency executive, polling station executive. Most of them elusu touch with them.
I see.
118 enye number bibiri sao and some man for pedodo nti sa atiasefo every number counts but the entire me to team ne for ne say lose, they shouldn't lose focus.
Okay.
All because say yenya certain parliamentarians about 60 something declare mu stance. Yenya 118 pieces declare mu stance. And now recently His Excellency Dr. Bawumia went to one of the northern regions. She massive crowd ebaye. Enipa ebedi nechi. This should be the target, not this cosmetic fanfare. One share odi wani tu omunkwanse say when the nipa 118 to where we are. Kwame, it will surprise you. We were there. John Boy do time.
However, no omunkwanse ne vote you.
John Boy do time. Omukwakoto abano.
Yes.
Yeah, ko no bianum say John Boy do afa. Do you know why? Because chairman for no more kroma nyina and secretary for nyina na bebre na wo John Boy do side. But ye kodru ho no. And the dynamism changed. Now they want to use surface and they say chairman for say nyina declama John Boy do. Secretary say declama John Boy do and the actually said John Boy do is the face. And one of them who say JFK mo shase. And a team ni bi shase ewuram ka say mo monim sika mo chairman for akwaje. Alleged monim sika mo chairman for akwaje.
I see.
Mo ti aya say mo to ama John Boy do say na John Boy do san kofo wa form no. Omu ha na oba osa be form ni o ma ya adwuma mo amu wa chiri kombede mo. We should have a new face. Also enya new face, new team a omu ba mu bedidibi. And one day no mu cha say yo mu nsa say on the field. Okay. And John Boy lost.
Okay.
And to the make a change Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia say the strategy now all you know on continue no use, but he shouldn't rely on this fanfares. One shall what you bear say when your pieces and then pieces no domineering power our constituency and police station no bomba beto delegates on babeto aban. Most of them are annoying and mad at these people. Obo ko woni peace here. And one before who say minim obia minim peace bi olusu ye. Minim peace minim kwa minim tena metuma bo mudin wo in Ashanti region. Minim 10 in Bono and Ashanti region. Met my bomb dia catchum say, Sa pieces who support to her, but who me be picture womb.
They are more info.
In Bono region,
yes,
and then in Ashanti region. Sa pieces way, or man for be crowns on the chair, or more in crying to Abamo.
I see.
So they make catcher Dr. Baumia say, more you so wemo as a duke and as a more you so as the face of Abatuana Wokomuno.
I see.
And you good so my baby can, but politically they are failures. Politically, they are failures. They lost their elections. When your parliamentary candidates are lose elections. And it's all depending on almost say when you're 180 for that matter where we are. You best say I
see.
So they should be focused. Omaba, momunyinan cheng grounds. So don't bet my mom call grounds, but don't depend on this team. Me to me and carry mommy.
I see.
And carry these are people. Most of them, a Japan mess or a smart guy. Or Kasa ne do baby no a Japan mess I can say oh. A Japan mess I can say oh. Or more any intention or so more intention so could be a man no more could be there. It is immaterial.
Okay.
Who told you say it's immaterial? It is a lie. They are material. Most of them. Everyone says you get certain appointments. These are people who are coming in with selfish mentality and ideas.
Sompa 93.1 FM and I've Sompa TV, Facebook also Sompa 93.1 and I've so YouTube also yes Sompa TV. Join the Nafi for adventure Fabra Nafi ye nim common and king can hoti. Mamma ho beba near Twasso. Midi de Kwame Agyarko.
Introducing Betway's Bet Influencer, a groundbreaking feature where you can make money by just sharing codes. He just needs to share his codes and make money. The more his codes are used, the more money he makes. Oh yes, so what are you waiting for? Anyone can be a bet influencer. Share your codes and make money. Bet Influencer, another world first from Betway.
This advert has been approved by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Betway, get way more.
Telecel Cash na what transfer charges are and from sim BR or Ghana. For Telecel Cash, send the keke. As a so sort out to old boy, send the keke. What can't you man beleo? Send the keke. And your merchant payment, send the keke. Call all networks. T-Cash agents in Swat Jibebia. Who person on Yama 1212B? Send the keke. Nani ye sim BR no. T-Cash to T-Cash transfers. That's why you're free. Our Telecel Play app on so. T-Cash, kwaya bambo. Ufa so send sikako networks ni na so. Any baby or the mobile money di juma. Dial *110 hash na send sika. Nenya charges enter from sim biara. Ana Telecel Play app no. Na for send sika ko T-Cash wallet so kwa. Telecel Cash. Send the keke.
Okay, welcome back. Eddie Freeze, a short break, you know, Eddie. Sompa TV, so ABMD. Now you didn't come out at the 118 parliamentary candidates at 2024. One more call Yensua, Uncle Ye, and then one more declare one more support. And then Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, Wabra year call a year 31st of January. Yeah, one more kwako ye flag bearer for the NPP. Now the race, no ube PM or NPP more. Between Kennedy or Hene a Japan. Kennedy or Hene a Japan. TMC are more flyer and more to some family. Kennedy or Hene a Japan. You were a Dr. Mahmoud Baumiansu. You were Dr. Brian Achampong. And so you were Kwame Agyarko a Japan and you were Dr. Aduchum former education minister also our hall also ehese yebeto abana de amano na fi waba be flag bearer of the NPP. Sa nipa yi wa wutie mi a wo fie sisi ano race the same sitie e de emaw why na wususu se ono obetumi awene na ohwe enne amanfo mu yi omuti a declare support e de ma these characters are womo ballot paper no so on the 31st of January ye kwako gina so ato abade amomo a ohwe a declaration of support no to you no wa wutie mi wo fie no say yebeko so ahu ne sa say womo be declare womo support e ama this element womo da paper no so aye ba beto abade amomo say ani me ye frame asimasi obentin me ye frame asimasi obentin me ye frame say ma declare me support e ama asimasi obentin so omo yesa ana to you no de enye ka ye need nkomo mo form messages in grounds say ebre no so na person to na akwa akoto ebi nso ka say wan hwe ye obi ho ahinti say nipa na be yi ni ti declare support the ma asimasi obenti ani ho ahinti wan hwe ya na anam so ama na lusu abano sa conversation yi na ye bombo de akran so say ye benya political analyst ni expert ni edi nkomo ni ahwe say indeed is it true say binu ba bontin be declare omo supporter ya enyansunsanso wa battle so either positively or negatively enyansunsanso wa battle so ana say na esi etie so this conversation so yenya political expert ni analysis and so e wo hodoma yebedi nkomo ni agisa agenchire nti Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, Dr. Brian Achampon, Kennedy Ohene Japan, Dr. Adutum and Kwame Agyarko Japan. MC Afomo ya pass mama Kwame Agyarko Japan aha mo vanka ho sa better nti sa nipa enum we na ne wo de o messages ahodo e de call a form honum grassroots e de mo say yapasi ebedi party no anim at this time our party ne yahu say ya tete apansam no wo nyina nso e kire say me na metumi aboa ma party na fa ntuma pafra me na metumi aboa na unity aba party no mu me na metumi aboa na party no going into 2028 election no metumi age to me no the ama party no nothing so yaba be lead Ghana. So these 5 individuals here and on the screen you so no ubeka say support na man for asase so mo declare wo de emma wo no wo nyai to you and answer enye. And also for our Adwenkyerɛ bra back in kind WhatsApp line is 0509 438 500 0509 438 500. Kwame now we make it vital point be answer na ye ko break no and na person me gina so na mbisa question say kobasa ye declare support at the ma individuals are wo contest for certain position. Kwame obeka say and answer enye and say na obesi aka because the BH mu say a basa na say nipa no declare support no say owo efi kakra bi batani din ho pe obehu say ebetumi anya nsunsuanso ewo abato no. So to you, what do you see? Does it have effect ewo post no so na election no so ana?
Me effect yes, bibia wo advantage bia or disadvantage, but say you be declare no eya na enya no eno le de. Every party, every organization, I want to lay down rules and regulations.
Yes.
Party in my home coin. So mbe you money, of course. Omunti amra. These are former pieces almost to aba. And Kwame no question pa a woman say. I think so more ya nemra esho mu ketrin pa ye executives no. The main the frontiers of the party. Kwame, these are people obiaba or the team neighbor. Now for me team you need formidable people on be formidable team. And some for individuals are omunum parliamentary candidate, former DCs, former MMDCs, former appointees, and all that. Well, I mean, these are people omo no omagidin wo party nim by virtue of omu performance and by virtue of omu appointment omunyaye enjenye dey as ankofo ya na ade omu be for me na even in parliament people are declare omu stands dada yenim baby a sticker ho
yes
yenim baby a asefo ho yenim baby a asimasi wo yenim baby obentin wo obi action instance most of them even in parliament about 80 something even in parliament obi action baby a oko then baby akojo ponkroma wo
yes
what you say enti eno de ontimi enyi mfiri so mo obi enyi nanim wa bra emra no MPP constitution no enkasa entia
okay
but it's up to you the vision career wa carry vision no ana wo se hu se asemasi a ana obenti a oba mu no role ben na metima me na play why me ba be do election ya me pese me bodin because no bi anye disadvantage ya one of these candidates omu onum yimu baako ekọ baby koye campaign it will interest you to know say omo drew bia amukọ akoye campaign no obi a taking a 10 e drew ni so do e drew no so omu huti no omu huru no oh ana omu ka say candidate betima ye because of the message nipa ne de baye nipa ne decided to tarnish the image of other candidate. Okay. And the people there, no matter say about what they say, son. Yenya a lot of people mu discerning ye without disrespect to previous years, say nyezo mu discerning. But previous years, in the love for a year party, no, the love for individual, no, the ethnicity, the religious background, it come to play.
Yes.
But now people look more of intelligence and your ability to deliver.
Yes.
That is what people look at. Say adwumanu betima ya na adwumanu ntimi nye. That is what I go for. Enya wa ho fe ana say usku nko a. Do ni nyina your class of people.
Yeah.
Some people are more category ni say also oh you presentable, you should have all the ambience, the aura and the steez are the beba. Sounds in the intellectual discourse. Eben so hwe say watimi aye bibi physically I'll bet him can wasem. They are no more be for action. The evidence is the game. Yes. Evidence, no. And they say is the game of the day. Is the name of the game now.
Sure.
And for what the money churning to us. Yama will be here no. Oye kosi saying all these individuals are holding portfolio. Dr. Duchum was one time Minister for Education.
Yes.
Yera Kennedy Japan has been a member of parliament and chair for so about 2 or a board. What that board be so? Yera Kwame Agyarko. Kwame Agyarko has been an active and a strong general secretary for the party.
Yeah.
Obo bit say Brian Jampon. Brian Jampon aye minister ko even agric. Obo bit say Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, who is the immediate past vice president of the Republic of Ghana. And to have public servantship in India, apart from Kwame Japan, engineer Kwame Japan, no yeah much of say party works. Omo nyina take portfolio in the recent in the just ended administration ya etwam MPP abanye etwam ya. Entini nyina come to play say your stewardship dwuma na ye de ma wo no. Eba se wo bu nwa konta obetimabu. Are you without blemish? Enipa fanke kan wa bi nkan ho udwuma wo bedi ye say ne ye ka say oba be render account and say a year of record ni dura because don't forget say abato ya omkwa akoto no omkwa akoto abase Ghana for accept these individuals no kwase enti say ye hwe party dia no say enipa no ogu standing with the party for no beto na then they move from party for no beto nko to the macrobosome. Now you don't deal with the micros again, you deal with the totality of Ghanaians. Say nipa na ye de ne ban ye free party nim Ghana for betona na because MPP kun ye omu kun enya kun a ekun ni gina ho ma say ye pe flag bearership nko a they want a candidate obetima be face enipa bia NDC be you know and then nipa de betima ton na ma Ghanaians because nye Ghana for nyina na to abako party stance. Nye Ghana for nyina na to aba say MPP na NDC ni. Kwame, even the idea of say media ya wumi tum no esisa.
Yeah.
The current couple of generation Gen Z for ya omadi 18 egba ya bedru na ebi ba beka hu. Esisa. Don't forget say in 2028 you benya new breed of people omo ye different generation omo.
Sure.
Because e be the 14, e be the 15, e be the 16, e be the 17 omo to aba. In the next 3 years no omo beso e bi kura betwam. And these are people mba benya kada omo de ba beto aba. So now you look for a candidate obey enipo obey appealing to the new generation and then the old generation.
Sure. Into a blend of these.
A blend of these two.
Yeah.
And our deba. Okofa one blender. A disadvantage to you. It is about to your Kwame. Though clearly, without fear of your performance ekoso and to abo mukwa clearly. Any patri no money may and money plays very vital role. Our battle ya yebetu. Not necessary say sika of the besho binsem. But Kwame, and to akra wo kwa bono region to region, district, municipalities are be visited. The party executive, the grassroots crown sometimes you need to dish out something to them. Also do our bibi kakra. Yes. Dede no will influence our certain people. So don't forget about that. Me say about to be to me making decision. Omu bedru perimeters wa. Oma dwin to me sisa. I'm telling you this.
No question.
If not Kajombo do and lusu. A lot of people are no they went with idea minini be interview that day no one said John Bodu no amano. They were agitated, they were mad. Say mama a chairman for sika this quantum na ye dia mountains na seven brothers babu the work monkey the work babu the chop. Ya na sebi men kwase adwuma mankofo ni ana. And if that is so dear, then we are not ready to vote for such a candidate. Then
change of mind.
A young lawyer,
speedily.
Someone you say he can reason with us. Someone you say or chebi bia in equilibrium. Obianya ne so din de. And you better try new face. And you about what dear until the final whistle, the electoral commissioner, Ede Babetuja, the returning officers, the senior returning officer, the main one that declares say asimesi ana obtain. It is not over until it is over. Until say you back to the last person election, you cannot take it for things for granted. And some of these things, one sha now about one just a posua. Obedru baby now I bregu.
Yes.
Obedru baby now I bregu. And obia something because say obia any pay num ya umuya. Obia will profile.
Sure.
Our portfolio. Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia is one of the finest bankers you can think of.
Yes.
And economics, I don't dare take it or leave it.
It has been established.
Obia. Or yet when it comes to security and business, entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
Sir Papa we Brian Echampo. You can't take him out.
Yes.
Obia. About education. Take us be academia. Aduchum untimi nyini mfiri even okọ ne constituency ekwan ya oye onu na aye school no Kwame from day one obeso hu se obey engineer ho ne de okọ obeso oye we ho ne de okọ to the extent say ne kwada odom ko human we all know this an academia and yenim ne history ebra no wa abrochiri owo bit is Kennedy Japan it's a business mogul.
Yes.
Yenim businesses.
Yes.
Yenim entrepreneurship. So I knew when you now Obia was something to talk about. But Kwame, apart from credentials, you move to character. Any pan ne character to say. Even the charisma at to say. The interaction with the people at to say.
Okay.
The appearance in public at to say.
Okay.
Kwame, now you move from just ordinary the floating voters and your party people. Nipa we yadene ba can he have influence even with the opposing party? Any poem didn't be free and this mabano. About head to head. Yeah, as a head owner.
Obeti
my match in Panana. Is it marketable? What you say? Sanyo when you come to play.
Kwame, I would love to ask you this question here, because which seminar political analyst we are maybe saying, but for now, maybe so answer. Kwame, Babia NPP drew crossroad ya or a woman. Which kind of leader now feel say or you deserving to lead, not necessarily by name, but character-wise, near me kutanwa, be here se party ne benya was individual anymore, no the party nano. Because come here is NPP, no say akwa say ubia de some, ubia talk some, ubia do whatever or pebia some. Kind of leader being a party, no say here.
Well, I mean, MPP party, they know. MPP for now winning. There have been sentiments in the party. Party ni mu atete. Normally, na ebi on ma normal. After election, ye leader omu coming back.
Yes.
But ego, MPP party ni pa.
Ego.
MPP party ni pa. Oh, captains bebre worship mu. One fear mukwako bo ice.
Ebe Daniel Butu kra.
Ego on say even the bia ma me no ya nanam kasa awade se mpese awade cha e wo se ba ko yegimifo.
Sure.
Untimi nyanyansa fo nwa wo party m. E wo se bijimi. Right this for omo titi say ya omo yi leader. I said look at you alone can command all of them.
Absolutely.
This is the way. Yes. No muko.
Yes.
But to a bury even Dr. Baumia LED, you know. There were people na any pen nim na so muka hon ba makuma no muka hon. There were candidates ebi mu making sure say sa PCC e ya da bebrede ba be kan you. Some are so bitter say. Oma ye bitter say. Omo believe say some of these candidates, some of these faces no. Anema omulusu omu akonya. Everyone mentality ne perception be say candidates ni bi ebetua losing bonus ebe ye adwuma ma omo processor sankofo no organize omu here and nti amomu enyo maba no bebre was our mentality no. It might be true, it might not be true, but some MPP party ne ye ehia obi a oye unifier obi okra strong leadership spirit and character. Where MPP ne bi nsimu da o. At a point they have to sack Paul Afoko, who was the chairman. They have to sack engineer Kwame Agyarko, who was the secretary
and the then treasurer.
And Kwame Agyarko is seeing the apathy about party.
Yes.
But Nana to Dankwa Akufo-Addo stood on his grounds, said this is the way forward for us. And to Obia, he will call a spade the spade. He will try to unify all of them. Kwame, you do your part. Ebi beba, ebi ma, but try to get the majority.
Prime example has to do with Sawokaya time NDC 4 year executive Broja Jemfine Pablo issues If you look at Kwaya, President John Dramani Mahama so handle issues now. I told him because Saturn near him party no more than Kija to Mukura to say Ebeshia Nessa within 1-2 weeks not Bibia Kotudi Yanti Bibia Bim.
Broja is a strong person in NDC.
Yes.
Pablo is a strong guy. Strong NDC.
Yes.
Omunyina no bia won followers.
Yes.
Omunyina no bia won
followers.
What I mean? You can be professional and work with someone without being a friend to the person.
Absolutely.
Ubetimi ni obi aye adwuma ye dru adwuma ma adwuma ye adwuma.
Wabra onya
wadamfo. Ya pon onya madamfo. But amanfo omu wa akire ni hu say you are best of friends.
Yes.
But ne nipa no onya wadamfo. Do you think say at a point brother Devi wasn't bitter?
He was.
Edru ben kra no move take say umbeko court and all that.
Yes.
Do you think say Pablo was happy with what brother Devi team no mo ye?
Debi.
But Kwame, ye won say going to the election won say unity.
Debi.
His Excellency John Dramani Mahama make it was a maza. And even the top hierarchies like Esiadun Ketiamo.
Yeah.
The maza. And yamo say be young guys are more future in the party.
No. ana mo
ba be din se huna ma abontine hu se even party na mu njo na ya lose abato no. Don't forget to say Pablo o difference eto nchen na party ni ba you are a candidate for a ministerial appointment.
Position.
Brother Jemfi, you are a candidate at least when you cry na nya CEO bi anase o deputy minister bi.
Sure.
You are a candidate.
Sure.
And today said the president Kofo His Excellency kan say it is good to say obey boy and also obey messenger in a party or power than to be a chairman or opposition. And it is better say more differences no more better actually. Na ya juma akwa animu, and that is what did the magic for NDC. At the point in time krano edu baby general said nketa na other regions krano ebi keka no nsem but won say edu okon northern region some of them started agitating and all that, but edu baby no the differences in na to say yenye the common goal they are fighting for is power. And if power comes out yenye bedidi
I see.
And obi abe okay.
I see. Kwame, we can list a lot of incidents they see when this mo to say brana a change of minority leader, and so see you could see the aggrieved supporters and even the individuals now more affected now but still NDC as a party it to me maintain it.
I mean even you no cry a both.
Yes.
Or more leadership change in parliament both. Currently, I know me to me. MPP manage omudie than NDC.
Okay, how?
Until recently, and an honorable chairman Sabunsuba Bontanabeka say he wasn't happy.
Yes.
Until recent year, who say chairman Sabunsu was peeved.
Yes.
There will be any.
But Kwame, what the difference in NDC and MPP about the two? They say NDC the end say enya shas say cream. Nipa no beba abontia mo hu say the oye no wompe. In terms of no omo akele no. But the MPP the no ye the best ye ho. Nti tam ko nanim no obehu say na unity na epie ha na woma na efa ha and also they destroy eniema no.
Kwame, with the NDC, let's go on a spade. Even Haruna Idrusu was not able to come out.
Yes.
Again, Kofobi MPs ni be na Babonte because their course no, they were not happy. But Haruna himself did not come out. But Yansha quickly, Yansha the John Dramani Mahama ye. At a point in time, who said na John Mahama quarreling a fiepa.
Yes.
Because they saw say woman here division Haruna, and one of the biggest poll our northern region. And this woman she na Haruna set fire in it. Not the tribal Ayishan and Kofotrim, and in your Mavishan and Kofotrim, northern region. Don't forget that they were coming with the candidates. MPP was coming with the candidate. No, say NDC, Nordna.
Very well.
And this woman you'll be a pillow, they will have that problem.
Kwame, my main pharmacy is Kakramfa in way free Ebenezer from Shiashi, Accra. I say, these our leaders are hypocrites and selfish. And no Nedia or they aba honum. We so if we I say my name is Gordon. Your other panelist is very intelligent guy, bro. When you leave a Ghanaian, he will still take bribe in hellfire. Ghana will be great when we allow systems to work. Or also Nedia or the Abanono. We also say hello, good morning, Sompa TV. With respect to the scholarship issues, it is sad that you will see the PMs who are well-to-do still compete with the needy people and denied them for the slot. Oh, Ghana, from Uncle Tom, and perhaps Bosome Frehu District. Okay. Uncle Tom Sudia or the Abanono. So I say good morning to you, Erikus, once again. Declaring your support for a particular candidate to me, I find no problem. But my problem is about raining insult on one another by some supporters. Okay, Father Escape, DBM, and Osadia Abano from Kumasi, Kenya, say, and so I don't know. Ken Ohene Japan will be sworn in as President of the Republic of Ghana on January 7th, 2029 from Dachi Hene Nana Kojo upon Bampenase and also Nedia or the Abba and so I don't know. I'll say hello Sompa. I'm Savior from Ejiso The guy is very, very great. We need those guys in Ghana's politics. Also, and yeah, I don't know. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. We say I am a delegate at Domiabra electoral area, CMB shed. I'll vote for Kennedy Japan for the first time. I took Trotro from Tafo to Swami, Makro, and almost everybody was saying we should bring Kennedy if we want power. I changed my mindset. Kwabena Bonsu, if you just search east, and so dear, or no, so or they abba, I don't know. 1 2 1 2 1 2. So you can keep on bringing in your messages. WhatsApp line 0509 438 500 050 438 500. And so our honum na what they were drinking Ade Afaso our your flow appear could be Hannah or Honey Hands will say share your Facebook live. Thank you very much for doing the listening and watching. And so our honum mammy heard na female pharmacy so and from free her and for Emma 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Robert Senyo Yaudo or say good illustration and Winsufree Felix upon or say honorable Ken a Japan great man with great ideas and great vision for Ghana youth. That's in a Sunday Winsu de by our a honum 1 2 1 2 1 2 okay to also be to me Johnny now or the wide range de abba a line also that has to do with the NPP, one more Nkomo, and with regards to 118 parliamentary candidates at 2024, one more declare, one more support, and one more stands, and they are Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia going to 2028, 31st of January, NPP, one more a year. Primary somebody elected flag bearer for the party. Obejina womo ene muni womudimo. Ehonkomo ena ye didi ewo eye honoma ye de ekosino. So your take 0509438500 0509438500. Yeah, live was Sompa TV and I feel so YouTube Sompa TV obo Sompa TV. Our YouTuber yeah live our Facebook also Sompa 93.1 Sompa 93.1. Do ba hodma obetumi obe like it na wa share na fi we comment so they ato ase eba ye be kan e dey amawo. It's an interactive show. So let's interact, let's share ideas, let's talk about Ghana, let's talk about issues war or memo hanoma efa Ghana ho a bit to me aboama Ghana so afa nentuma pa efra na anopa yin so no yene Sharif Abdul Karim from the side of the NPP and ebedia shiamu na fi yadin komo and Kennedy Minta from the side of the NPP and Sharif Abdul from the side of the NDC and Yebedi and Komo a year a Honomano pay wo Sompa 93.1 Kasa Fidie eso. Eti Kwame mama mra ho quick na fi ye nyewi na fi ye nkwa homa so we trying so hard say ye benya political analyst na fi ye na din komo at the for the declaration of these 118 a year individuals almost support the candidature of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Nathan Suyede and also Ade Afao. Now Kwame Yenshe win so ewo honum and then your constitution no and can they constitutional day a holiday from 1960 to 1969 first republic ebenya na finso ye ba benya second republic ye ba benya third republic na ye fourth republic from 1992 ebeka si take effect 1993 sa bepem enne. Kwame, the constitution of the Republic of Ghana, to your understanding and view, your take on it, Obeka said aboye ana se Obeka say kwan bi so no ade ye bone kakra.
Kwame mame na ase I think sir earlier me can about constitution in my earlier submission me make you on that. Now Constitution Day no Ade Akye, the foundation is very important. Ade Akye ebegyina bia here, the foundation is important, is key. Constitution Day a day a Ghana's foundation. And to holidays ni nyina to Ghanaians as to Christians Christmas and Easter very important. Yenua Muslim so Islam so Idil Adha Idil Fitr. Ghana nyina ya constitution the most important pa baako a constitutional day. Though yan wa ban ahodo a yetu agu because we did not want to use the constitution say ye be adapt it because enipa bebre abuse constitution. At a point in time, even currently, anything that yakpe constitutional review committee say yan Ghana mbra kunini na ebo nyina ho by the 1902 constitution, the current one you are using. I will say you reviewed, and there are certain areas that we should amend them because to certain point that time the na wo near the idea from time I share constitution as sana ye 1902 constitution anka say be gina na so no. Some of these articles say wo mu a any allies any CI say buy no bebre wo mu a the president of the day say be suit to be favor no because that time na one hwe a ho na abantuguo ne saade no na yakonya no enye stable na yente kabima menkabi no asiye na yente say the constitution be adwuma kwami kabima menkabi ni ho say the constitution if your foundations are not right you cannot have a good building and your foundation is very key. Even to the extent say a ramu to yen economy a ramu kwa to yen social lives and others, every sector of our life, because say ye demra na ebu nti your constitution e she hobi emra ne senti eduru ba bia ni akọ te say de kane no na ye nanan mo eduru ba bia omso omkobusa aberewan eduru ba bia mu odin bia ye kobusa e constitution no say ha say na emra ne kafa ho Simple say yanti asiye ya constitution na samane ho kwan say yanko another third party ho yanko busan say constitution is say ahano gidi say no of patch say which is the superior court of the land, which is the Supreme Court. And the constitutional day edurwa I think say NCC should rise up to their task. Why me wan hwe bedu ba bi ubeka say obia nenim constitutional day because ya chara. But don't forget say there are others that are always yielding way for the new. Emre bia yenya generation obi kra nim ene dienti a eya afofida. Ene dienti otifie kwa bibiri na nim dienti omutifie. And the NCC per their mandate adwuma e wo so mu ye no. Say education, let's say and say even radio stations should call them, they should have knock to call some baby education because very important. Say ya the generation there banner and 10 year maybe our constitution will be nonsense to them years to come.
Yes. And
to call the Saharan young border towns in Africa as a whole. Kwame there are places constitution or moon say you're useless. The entire useless and the moment you betu aban biaguno. A democratic government eguno a cho say either the sitting president is abusing the constitution,
yes,
or omo betu ni guno doesn't see any reason sabin previous omo adwin bia wo constitution mu say constitution be me because
omo constitution
and because constitution e ma yi president
sure
it is clearly stated e kwanya ye befa so ayi. The CI give birth to even the allies and other things. The Supremo is the constitution.
Yes.
Entina edru ba be no market say ja call for constitutional review say yen review some of these things. I don't know what they buy and they be on my I disagree with them. Say be on my 5 years. Kwame any day 5 years in a day. Say 1 year and where you catch I saw wo be adwuma adwada. Obenya nanka adwada ye nkwa adwuma. Nanka ebnada ne be hye adwuma ase. Kwame ye declare adwada say adwada ka weekends no. Ne sha ase me nda kwasi ada adwada. Ebnada nso sa ba be adwada
no kwasem.
Enti se ye ko gina ba bi na ya toto ya nwoma say 4 years no nye enough. Enti ya ma 5 years because 4 years no mo ba a transition no mo de ya kan say 1 year no na ye bibia amasa. Ya ma 5 years a de 2 years be transition. Aban bia de nia bribia no Kwame before so ba be di president no during campaign na woni nkofo abeyo mu for to various positions.
Say wunnim dia na say wunnim dia wo ba be.
Minim as a manager. Minim sa semesi me de ne kwa ha obente me de ne kwa ha we me de ni wura ha. Enti sa na obi a oye presidential candidate, oye flag bearer of a party. Unim nipa oba be minister for education. Unim nipa oba minister for health. Unim nipa oba be minister sector bia unim nipa obeko. The beye den kakra e de amaw eye bia MMDCs no. Eno ubenya bi unya bi. Enti na wo chief of staff e wo hodoma. Ono bebo wo local government minister. These hairs will come together. They can identify certain people you say ora and CEOs ni appointment no president minya ni na bi okra chief of staff ni other bank president suggest then president will read their background and see say they are capable and competent. And this so the constitution abeya there is part and parcel of us. Constitution abeya yen. And the constitution here kotobe kuma eno an yetim. The constitution here adia ebetima boaye eno an yetim. But periodically emre bia hunya bia say ye review of the constitution ye nsachara ye wunu. Constitution na the framers of the constitution omo for so they foresee say eniema bi beba that the constitution aka achara na ho say
room e dey to baby
yen nsachara ye ewo mimu.
Sure.
And that is how who here set the constitutional day. I mean, we cannot. The word is we cannot. Yet me mu constitution mutiada because I know ne kania elidio mine.
Would you agree also with Omo say the constitution as a time be protected the executives or the absolute powers the executives ama timemo for no so no as a ahochre ebeda so because quite near Queen or the Article 71 office holders no the privileges are hold where that hold no eson kase pa do over from top to down the gap na a debo no constitutional and I criticize gap na manaika kraka. Would you agree with those who are saying this?
Kwame Agyarko say me catch you say sad time no that constitution and migrate ya be 1992 ayajatum ye fapem sad time no omo anomo leaders na no mo na ehu obibirem enti niam bebire omo ye say be protect you. There are a lot of things in the constitution Argentina, Kwame, if not, and can confirm call for amendment and review. And Yama Bebra at that time, no, the ene kosuku a hodo ekoso no. Enti nipa no hono make sure so you get constitution to protect
themselves,
the president or the government of the day.
Okay.
Enti na di to me nyina ma president. But suppose and he say yes sir. I mean to the extent the parliament chanu kra na ba baby I was say the president should assent.
Yes.
Ayasa no. Parliament no. Akwa ye nema na we yedi bem. It is a family year yedi by the popularly called LGBT. No matter how parliament be your deliberation. I was say the final person is the president. So be assent or be jiatum wanya ntuma deliberations of course on the floor of the parliament in here.
Yes, you own a leading country.
Yes. And to the 2 meaning in our question is now he appoints the IGP oko police mu a nipa oye the finance ya no on appointed no oko military nipa oye finance ya no on appointed no oko GRE oko even to amani to me to the point to say even electoral commissioner and his deputies. Yes. Appointments are being made by him.
As a man, of the first electoral commission,
yes.
Chief Justice.
Yes.
And this
Edru baby kra na. Edru baby no kra as a man to me say, emre we kosi mre we yentimi enye dey. Yentimi endi wasem. Emre we to emre we yentimi eni wasem. That is how powerful the constitution and make it the executive.
Sure.
So at a point in time, Biano, and your master. So we need to amend certain things. We need to review certain things. But Kwame, yempo, constitution near hang. It's the lighter elidio mine. Yempo. And no na yajatum. And no na yajatum Ghana, your Quran, your Bible, and no. As for mine, that is it. And it is what it is.
I see. Kwame, mame nasi na fi menko ahomaso encoding komo kakra. Yaba na de yakamu ni nyina ya de atwaso, right? Me call na many honorable Kojo Frimpong or ye NPP parliamentary candidate 2024 at the Mount Wenchi. Ewa homano so o campaign for enra we declare support at the ma Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. Mame call na many ni komo kakra. Honorable Anopai yemo official pa mo achede wase ne obra wanya de amaye.
Oni minia net saying Obadia Onshia Bushia for no tearful nyina.
Amen.
Onshia omutie usisia obebia. They say internet asemintino. We are sure say we no kase we obi be free Saudi Arabia, obi free New York, obi free London. Let's just say baby out no you're a very powerful man. It's the bar. Bebo enemy nana mesro Kwame Agyarko but me mumu na me ma more piafo because okasa the drechi
me that TV
and pay the chat
Mate honorable first of all thank you for accepting so near bidding come on mame bisa my first question say at the end inform me the 118 parliamentary candidate 2024 mo kwa ba MPP di nemo say mo tro mo support their man Dr. Mahmoud Baumia.
Nana me da se usme da se wo akwanya o de amami. Nana very simple things. But me started with the mandate. I will say you call about 2024 we a parliamentary candidate say now. Osha, with tenure of representation of the MPP, no, because that's what when we near, we have to revert to the status quo to say, Dr. Baumia so yes, I go back to the status quo to determine who leads the party. Yes, yeah, no, yeah, you know, the mandate, and saying. So also represent MPP now. Also, we have some authority from the floor. That is to say, and Kofa represent your mono. Also, to me, who say, Asema uke, no crese ampa. Uman for now, or more constituency, no. Uman for now, or more polling stations, no. Yawokano, it represents them ampa. Inti me Ade Wenchi from Bronya be 25th actually to 2nd of January Nami Wenchi me delegates 760 me at least 700 tanaho face to face to some about studio near one-on-one interview. Many nipa 700 now. And I'm maybe say, I didn't need Lusu Wenchi. No maka. At the Kuntia or Mulusu Wenchi. No maka chomo say, at the Kuntia ye one-on-one. Mempese, Obibe represent you on only view. Mempese me different no one kasa. Let me to the formal the conclusions about why we lost Wenchi. That's our conclusions. So, meaningful to whatever decisions I take. Inti nipa no to me for. Omuya maybe so almost say. Inti say no yebekọ anima. What do we do? Ebisi let's reorganize the party. Ebisi honorable security. Ebisi honorable yes say inti no one be brave, no more catch up, no more to me for. Maybe so almost say abaya here kwa to 31st. Oba join the say. No man can your woman come so actually. Because of the situation that many of us face to face, one-on-one, ebi anam wo nipa two bi wo menchen, but nipa ba ko pe na team anima ono ye delegate. Because of such community no, nipa no to me de ewo makumam omo share ne ewo makumam ema ekire me. Na my friend say ebi kra be 90% of the delegates went. Ekire me say honorable election we say have fat Dr. Baumia kwa MY. Let me do so much day. I say honorable. Ya told Papa Nevi. Papa ya told Nevi. Uko bebia Baumia. And kola cry na ya nim Baumia. Nti afia say go for before Faba na told na. I do say honorable. O hwe Papa no kra ba wenchi hwe ne kasa other people so ba wenchi hwe mo so kasa. Obi ka chere me say honorable. Enye ketrema nanka ye ka na utwa na owi a enye nama eka nipa ni bi kra oni omoye campaign no kra no ana omo no oni omoye the friend is a contest no because say you free party no because in some kike bi omo ka no a party no it's across board be 90% there omo say debi also Dr. Baumia na me a politician. So me 90% me impair no with the buffer. Into me catch them who say, assume say nipa 20% of that 90% na menya no. Almost buy no. Betan for. Betan so many say oh honorable David support Dr. Baumia and then can no so the budget. Into me impair no by another 20 or even 25%. Let's just say still when you know Dr. Baumia will win by 65%.
Okay. Mame fa onyina wenchi ho ane de wo kan asesi ase wo mo say still I am for Dr. Baumia unko because on e be win. When you engage them, did they tell you say inti na ye de Dr. Baumia call ya one win olusu ye? Did they tell you that?
Inti me miss a specific question.
Okay, very well.
But say would you be kasa on? What you say? The reason tell me another reason tell me one-on-one was say we gauge body language.
Okay.
Because we be to so chantra. We experience a car. We go support chantra.
Sure.
But if I could experience power baby too.
Sure.
So and then nipa many of manante for the last 5 years. It's reasonably minimum how
okay.
So it's sebe me miss a specific question, but delegates always very smart. As of our decision, let us consider all the options. Obian himself, Dr. Baumia, led us and we lost. But brother, make us a show. Electoral loss maybe ni say ube to me de he put all electoral laws on one person or the candidature of the person who leads you into an election.
Okay.
Okay. Me did say electoral laws a referendum on the activities of the party, which includes the candidature of the person, but not solely the candidature of the person.
Can you repeat your kind of electoral laws a referendum
on the party?
Okay.
Which includes the candidature of the person in the party, but not solely on the candidature of the person of the party.
Okay.
Now, let me try and explain to you so that we all understand and we're on the same wavelength. Offer 2000 time of President Kufuor winning the issues in the country was that Rollins and Ruli Ache,
Yes.
NDC Ache. The economy was going bonkers. Yempe gidigidi bio, the Persia free Kwasumu.
Okay.
Atamils obey the pony of a friend is saying President Rollins. Untimi a certain home. President Rollins were controlling. A big friend who Poodle, even though Poodle came later.
Okay.
But that was the essence. And it wasn't generally because of Atamil's bad candidature.
Okay.
But what did you make it happen?
Meteor power. Meteor.
You fast forward to 2008. I must say, I didn't think that MPP lose to 2008. I must say, the economy was bad. There was corruption. Prices were high. Kufuor had ignored plenty corruption scandals. Okay, Nana Kufuor so, or ya hantai, or ya arrogant, the bofu kasa wonte. Again, there were extraneous issues, and we have party issues. And now there's an issue so a fat candidate in home. But not to make it say. 2016, why did NDC lose the election? Doom for a refugee country, you know. I know not president, I'm president too. Doom for a refugee country, you know. The economy had slowed down. And now a friend is saying there was corruption. The government had become insensitive. And the President Mahama so are incompetent.
Okay.
And it will be lost 2000. They lost 2016. Okay. If we are sincere to ourselves, 2024, the issues were not about Dr. Bawumia alone. I must say, Dr. Bawumia, part of the government. He was head of the economic management team. In Tisankobe Chimiaya and Koya in that time. If you say, Dr. Bawumia, I don't cross a driver or a steer or a mate, move from steer and drivers steer and a man up. Those were the issues about Dr. Bawumia. But there were the larger issues. Issues about e-levy, issues about DPEP, issues about corruption and arrogance. There were issues about unfulfilled promises. Baby, I will TV free Kumasi. I remember saying in 2021, I was government spokesperson for infrastructure. We are told the Ashanti region say, you better 5 interchanges, you better roads, you better side the way. 5 interchanges, you are back cry. Into me, the electoral laws, no, you cannot cocoon all of them into Dr. Bawumia's closet.
Okay.
But what they make it what you must say?
Mitiopa.
Into a grossly unfair say, you better say Dr. Bawumia and Jill Lusu election. Your trend analysis. Thankfully, you know, you commissioned 2 reports. One officially for the whole country, one, let's say, unofficially by the Ashanti region. 2 reports in that concluded say there were much bigger factors beyond Dr. Bawumia's candidature.
I see.
This issue of Dr. Bawumia Ba, Nana Akufo-Addo control, no. He cannot dissociate himself from the government. In 2016, President Mahama was not even a vice president, he was the president.
Yes, me too.
Me boa. all economic decisions devolved on him. Mebwa.
But they weren't absolute.
But he was the one who was in charge. Mebwa.
Yes.
Into all economic decisions, all political decisions devolved on him. It stops at his doorstep. Mebwana.
It's you.
And so Ghana people said, Joe, we don't want you. In 2020, he mounted a comeback. Nana Akufo-Addo beat him. In 2024, he came back, and the people of Ghana, who had labeled him incompetent 8 years prior, the people of Ghana, Ghanaians, I can't say Mama was finished. I want the Mama back.
But Kojoy, you would agree with me, say, then time now Mahama vice president, he didn't take accolades for some decisions and some transformations when it comes to the economy and some sectors of the economy. But we had Dr. Bawumia taking accolades then as for decisions being transformations and as for. So is it not fair if say the people today the blame the man just like Oteki sa and Yamana na?
Bruh, I'm so breakfast show host no. Nebia would deputize you with somebody.
Yes.
Mebwana.
Yes.
Into Wufi say a fair say Rebecca said. Wufi say a fair say Rebecca said. With 10 or 20 minutes now at the mountain. We ain't here too much. It is a breakfast show num koya. And Ankoya a 10 or 20 minutes now at the mountain. Anuntia.
Mate, Mami Misa we need from to say
answer me.
No, how me your question?
We are deputy. We assist you be in the morning show. When in the background to the morning show, also for 4 hours. But we were segmented. We are the 30 minutes. Pacho with you.
Me too, pa.
So our segment, you know, if you discuss social issues. But we segment day. We are into your Kwaji award. Your choir no. Almost say Sompa na make us was say bebo.
Pacho and Sompa TV.
Your choir almost say Adum TV a beat Sompa. Aduma e Sompa or did not perform cry. Is it fair to say what 30 minutes now we in the year pano? So with 30 minutes minti and said when that award now, award no so more. Is it fair to say that?
Menya a company nina, menya so a company. Menya a company nina, menya so a team nina. But the next question is say mo message bay and 180.
No,
Kwajo Ebren intina me pese ye kwe.
Oh, Ebren you better what
yes, Ebren me producer mama signal. Let's move forward.
I'll come to the message.
Let's move forward. Say listeners now voters are hold on to me pese omutie say we no munyina so no momfa to aba emfama Dr. Mahmood Bawumia.
The message in say Emilia. Yes say onyoma hwiegu ana wo hihye mebo.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, Ghana abakosengo. In 1992 MPP Ade Papa be a federal professor Edubohin. He presented for the polls. He lost. In the 96, yes, I had the young Fedubuahin copy. And you could John Ajakum Kufo. Because you didn't say John Ajakum Kufo, bad or we need election. In 96, John Ajakum Kufo and to me, we need election. Into 98, Yakosunyane. Yabakos Chese, Yabakosem Chese. Nana Nakufa almost say, Kufo, when winning 96, they won't to me and we need you. In fact, J.H. Mensah of blessed memory can say, Kufuor don't come marketer, because Banchia dia come marketer and Obianto. A Democrat can say, as an Ashanti, he was cursed unto be the president of Ghana. And I'm penning for the rich and a friend is saying, Mamia no what Takra the from Fisheries Minister. Almost said Debbie, some mistake now a year with a Dubai and a year.
Okay.
Into more repeatee for and for their president. Similarly, Atamils lost in 2000. They repeated him obey president. Similarly, Nana Akufo-Addo lost. They repeated him obey president. Adentia. Because me who say wo you nominate you as president, you will be a friend of social inquiry. TMU. Social inquiry, they say. Nipa bia yeso medi anim no ye be no pensem say pensem no as aggressive and intrusive as possible. You be say obi bia ye be check your temperament, ye be check contracts awaje, ye be check political history, ye be check bibia. Adekuntia first time president, and I'm willing to debate anybody anywhere in Ghana. Adekuntia first time president, first time presidential candidates, and personally say they are not able to complete that social inquiry for the people to trust. Omuntu bi nyi sem nanu emankofo no trust omo answer ya to abanewi.
Kwajo, this point I was raising, say, I would like say you will speak to my producer behind the scenes near one-on-one our studio then we can extensively deliberate on that near discuss. Now we have bizarre questions the entire will feel say will stance on that say net here. But now for now the time now soon to they will find out where that already mama tea for no for me
find out where they say me shenipa 5 na ya de na. Number 1, Dr. Bawumia passed the social inquiry day.
Okay.
We don't know how he's going to fare with the social inquiry.
Very well.
Number 2, Dr. Bawumia will advantage over NDC candidates no Obano because NDC
very well.
By the time we don't believe, I don't believe, and we all 118 people don't believe, say indeed, passes our social inquiry before we vote, we finish the vote. Number 3, Papana Yakan Wasano, Dr. Bawumia, he's shown say he's excellent on all fronts.
Okay.
Excellent in ideation. Senior Okano. And Nuntina Nipabi Mano accolades for some of the things he's done. Hey, Obia no one candidature. You can talk about dollar. Yes, we agree. There's a fact say indeed over $5 or 4, a cocoa do 15, 16. That's not true. There's no a year about it. But we can also argue, say, for projects as a vice president, look at the immense benefit as you say. The Ghana card, you be. There are basic things also it includes how to know where your people are, what your people do, what your people access to be able to govern. Ghana card, that fundamental opportunity to do that.
Mami Nasi now when me produce.
Any Ghana card,
Kwajo me batie me. Mami Nasi na me ma when me produce and nin komo won cheni enhwe bra obenya. Na
we am a patcho we dem
show studio. Wo dey wie ma me form.
Omo na me patcho.
Si form.
And the next time say you didn't come out. I saw me catch me say me was 30 minutes. And I'm 40 minutes.
The okay na the person kind of fakana yensi form. Now only producer nim come na me nya wo studio why.
It is make me that na me sure what say the peno say na. Oh yeah dey. It is make me say. For the projects now say he's taking accolades for no. It is because even as vice president or distinguished with aplomb. Of course. And then you better our government in 100%. That is not it. Nobody can claim in this world say, or ye be 100%, especially in government. But we share what he lent his energies to. And the success rate with those things now, I am convinced beyond doubt. As people 118 year convinced beyond doubt say, what you approval of public square in Muntino. Sebe, the 2 ministers he will do more and he will help the MPP to capture power. So what power and quadia, senior conformity slogan, what power and quadia, the surest bet Dr. Baumia. And not just say he won't face resistance. And not just say he won't face criticisms. But John Mahama faced criticisms. Akufo-Addo faced criticisms. Atamils faced criticisms. Kufuor faced criticisms. And the kind who say the only presidential candidate I want the president of Ghana, Dubois. It is not causation, a correlation. Dubois was not repeated, he didn't become president. All the others in the Fourth Republic, president, they were repeated, and even they don't have.
I know you have a lot. I know you have a lot to say. Everything I'm saying, only producer and liaison. That's
not that's coming. You have a good day.
I mean, found here now only producer and come on. Thank you very much. Yeah, ne kojo upon wenchi 20. Kojo Frimpong 2024 parliamentary candidate the ma NPP na te se ye ne kodi enkomo a homano so no ma me ma wontia se a basiatica expert ennompenumu baby eya oya nipadua mu baby eya oya woto ase de okofa ba ye ma manfo nso esua ne ye no musua ye mpo still a wo mu ne ye. But still out that so a year money come up a 21st clinic sciatica expert or twice nerves no what the pedian baby a bia who say as a one son wound to me peya or nine woodam kakra ya usisi ya what you don't pay ya baby our Philippines bia tea Messi baby our Philippines bia and no not 21st clinic ya expert wo home sciatica expert Tibacho yeah to me boani a cure cry answer cry na stroke no say ade no o buy and tentem so cry ya man mampo because enya who say ni padua no ba bia na answer chiw na yese and tentem na fe ye de wa fam fidie mo ya hwe na fe ya massage oni wi ya mawadro on top of it say be ya yade na e pese tete no e be tu ase akura ti friend 2405 40311311 and 0249311311. My mom tells us Kumasi Hanum, you are overseas junction. Yane Alpha Radio Ebeho Obwasinso Council Quarters Court Junction Accra Dome Market. Sunyane yane opposite teaching hospital on the Dinsa and I'm Kranzan so your teaching man your say the Bidika Kaino Frey 0540 311 and 0249311311 Drabin Rural Bank and make come for the amount say bank be on your mobedi a year get out so na fi more di juma na ma ujuma dia wudina to me a cost will seek some ejina and so now they are so special to the extent they get to me actual witness one year di juma actually say we juma ya we seek some no we say and juma we would tremble the first year one kwane yo Drabin Rabang Kwane, ye sound too for and the first Jumana way, no, and no Sikana and Baba tour, and as a Bisiana Babaji and Kwana, your interest will more, but sell business in the big Jinan and answer that yet near D. Usika Sema Koyeno, and no Ehi Empire, your sounds so much as Sempaloon or Bapaloon, and where I saw him about your Drabin Rabang, and I may come for Eddie Amar head office, no, or Asante Drabin. Bra na yeni wo eni juma na eniema nkoyie emfa ema Dimpa Natural Clinic efro tutu America Dimpa Natural Clinic efro se bra na fi so ya specialize in stomach ulcer ya last stop no heart related challenges infertility or libido issues no fabra na yentu ase emfa emma na ya start all labs and scan from January 2026 afi free ya simo no ya be labs ni ya scan ahodo p e wo hodom ya wo second floor Willas Tower dichem so e ho ne wo the new location no from 4th January 2026 Dimpaku building Kumasi Kenya se brofu yedu e ho na say wo ba na wo hwehwe ya obehu ya frɛ 0245118431 na woni yen eni enkomo mamen kanfo we emfa ma onim nipa de wo ho fa e wo se u picture twam nso no wa ho fa ne dedi na nkonko ye se obedress kama nso ye bitwa o picture wi anampo ye de shefre mu ye de ko baby na akwako ye bibie wo ho na wa ho fa na ye nim se enu nie no na ahofe na ayira free ho da bi ye nye ne sa RSYD Novigi Studios welcome o se bra na fi yemwa now pictures now be filmmaking, photography, creative directorate and the kika ho uhia professional film studios so eba be ni na dia maw me pacho for 0574715778 and 0303974822 na bra na fi ye ni wo enin komo Kingdom Herbal Center at the Kingdom Garlic Bitters and then the capsules at the aba. You to say A2 yadie ase. Mesro Kingdom Ginseng Power Capsules for sexual weakness, waist pains, mental stress, and produces sufficient physical energy at the mouth. Tremendous capsules and so a natural health formula for treatment of all vaginal infections, the menstrual disorder, bad odor, brah. Yebetuni na ase ama for blog pages and retail purchases and so visit Kingdom Herbal Center ewo Okashi Drug Lane and all leading pharmacies ne herbal shops ewo Krumaha for ewo 0597298855 and 0559761144 Anopei mabedwa for ababedi atenase ameni omo ebabedi nkomo na ene nkomo a eda proso ameni omo babedi bako de edikan ene say minority echiremu say Ghana for a livo under fear suro ehupa mu no omote ana John Dramani Mahamani administration a bababe take over afin so ye 118 former a year NPP parliamentary candidates or declare what stands in your support and so Ade Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Honum. Anopai, I am honored to have a Sharif Abdul Karim or by representing the NDC or the Atnasia Samson Kennedy Minta and so at the Atnasia Honum. Sharif, Marche Pacho me asuna somame. Official Panso.
I feel called Messiah Hominia.
BBI are fine.
Namia Dauroma and John Dramani Mahama and Toti Papa Entino. Bibia Echo Totin.
Bibia Echo Totin. Mate, Ede Radiase. Like Kennedy did I will see. I don't know see. Kennedy. I don't know see. Mate.
Nana. We don't wish I say Kwame every day pana. Yes, you on say Ubusan say the hot is on say and hope. Now no crowd minimum respectfully now more nothing against or more stamina but on say and hope. Oh, man. I to force him more than 5,000 when you view. And Sheriff
they all kind of evidence to that. It's an alleged.
It's not alleged. It's not alleged.
If you are called today, which me know.
May say communicate.
As the person making a firm, mommy. If you are called today, which me know. Be affirmative. Be affirmative. Very simple question.
They are telling us it's there.
Which me know.
Me say you didn't come on. You didn't come. It's there. What change opposition? Which which constituency be 200 bags of rice. Asama each constituency chairman 5,000 cedis, executives 2,000.
One a chair.
NDC party led by Ato Forcing. Also, no, they say Julius Zebra also a copy presidential. The quite the way actually but Radiadum NDC didn't throw ne amemo Kotokrane. Ebedada you know Ghana for you okay send the obetu amount for school fees and more and then what to last year 25% I feel so 25% we are now some 20% that's stress free and now you also container various universities now stress free no almost in crown for TCD register
Mate Kennedy Abrante be a friend of commander or ye juma was space FM
one of
Sunyane or say now we are down for a Friends FM
or is it now we are the boss
the boss yes boss now you're the boss for Friends FM commander was space FM was
so you are welcome behind the scene baby idea one could mean but behind the scene no be I so be
yeah,
I'm a Kumase Asetanaya Kamaya. You are ready to sell. And he's a fantastic sports guy and one of the best sports presenters. I mean, he's a good guy.
Or a brilliant, brilliant guy. Which you know, to me, the power, the command, the flair.
I'm praying, Christ, someday Wabahe, Radia, don't be a year, more than a babana. not against, but
Matty.
he's a fantastic
Matty.
Yeah,
Thank you very much. Hey, Dr. Philemon Anochi, clinical coordinator at Tra Government Hospital. No so tie and a lawyer na ya opoku omuzo so mutie and he was sunya ne ho gidigidi patch say. Hey nya bro. Kennedy ma me chance from free was so.
Okay.
Mo basis amode kase Ghana for a level under fear. Awo John Mahama administration yi mo no den. Mami tio.
Kwame made us say, Mechia, Edika, Mamenko, Menchia North, na Menchia, a tua hinesia hine, na Menkantrom say, Achia, Muyes and Bibunina, Dr. Bray Champom, Ebanon Bedin Combo, Omswaboyano Humba, said Trimordain, and penny 4 and fee and intino 31st January, a quatraba, Ombetun say to say bam. My Dr. Brand Champon. Nano, I mean, Chloe, Nano, say into a bone man yet say, mention of executives, declare supported Yama, one candidate. We Mr. Omtis has some neighbors. All my executives come to a no 5 cry, a organizer, MP, secretary, na women's organizer. Okay, video now. These were the people. In Timmy man, I was surprised, say, Omokasa, but young fan on 20, any kind on say, you chrome hano. Kwame Ujumedi so ntoni penifo kasa wo se wo yi uche na oni penifo kasa.
Okay.
NDC Ghana ni bia anim. Kwame. Never in the history of Ghana say IGPB ya tutu abo IGPB came. Ye ratete onyu. Okobokudi ni siye. A pin seater. Never in the history of Ghana, Yamanyo Semu say security wise, may categorizing security wise. Na whole IGP, Eko baby ako pattern to kwa. Was say Semode Muye weya. Just say a bin see that made them maybe a two crab on the cave. And not just say never in the history of MPP, Ghana. And now Timemufo, any asra for me casra for soldiers. Never in the history of Ghana. And no child say when NDC the security of the nation is porous. Or mining security no a twape. And the date in America say. And no better is we are kukumwe. And no better is a Melbourne soldiers and no better yes police for a Melbourne ko bu police for prison say. Ye nipa obeti just say under NDC they fear say omobema security aye adwuma don't parry time well and go won't see a police from they are back on the equine so indiscipline among Ghanaian youth and the NDC a bin see that never in the history men kabusha for ya say Ghana ye recruitment e dia military and security services na maba wa aja na omuba benyina be ministers papa be so Ghana ama Ghana etumpo e be hwe omonko e no kire say Ghana is not safe. Never in the history of Ghana e bin see that dia kan ye bosrem ko e clear. Never in the history of Ghana say mampanyi bia dekrata ba abontin se me ma suspend recruitment and say ma suspend say would pension am mabiem wo sadi ni peba wan fa letter armor. Never in the history ATC kasa Ghanaians are living under fear and panic chal ehu and boss 6 na wan nuru fear. Are serious? And the car Ghana for you fa nkofi.
On the pension matter now raise here, no, is it not fair saying ko we adwuma abre we ko home mabno eba no mo so ma ba be na fi wakwa kodi the fruits of your labor. Is it not fair? Would you tell me say the work can ya na?
They make it can say
can it?
IGP damper to the time was Mabuna o kase asemenya sheriff na brania obetima ye adwuma wa ko school obetima ye adwuma ni bi no and this is all my be the youth yes hey sheriff there be o de ondru hotenase to you know wa to aso yes ye nim the current state of security or country nim and then I make catch me say both 6 7 na onru fia akrofo be je back o mobile phone ye be je security ni nye
afan hi bisa na bi asisi
be bia
prime example which na my example baby bi asi
not to the disrespect
we are privy to that
not to the disrespect
but you are helping the security to be abreast
they are aware they know
normal
information forest bureau bia omo ye signal bureau for information omo we bi ni Me sit you never one who's
I want you to be a whistleblower, say be a
whistleblower say na kofa be. Wa unyan central ni ko blow whistle say or pesame jamfi contract between Bower Rock near you aba. I can give you names so much MPP for cranka or them ko MPP o me samanyo so. Wa unia yenua panyi osebo so fasempa. Wa chro e requested the contract. E dey na aba.
Say nanu ya no chro ye enche biasa.
Which I read that yesterday. Now okay, previously there lawyer Butu so chro ko ene 4 months ago. And no so.
Okay.
The abronya so chro ko 6 months ago and so. Everything na me person the politician. It is your security a security the Ghana ni bia nim and yes am economic crowd ejai and abusa say the economic security wise under the economy it say ozo ya pump you see Gan NDC are not being truthful to Ghanaians. Your security your full security minim say wonim your economic security your social security and your other normal security here all these security apparatus in NDC are failing big time. NDC are failing big time. And we share ye nuanu ma o ma do under full security. We share ye nuanu ma o ma do aye mfuo aye ye. Obviously they are not even buying it. I have 2 chance on a video be. Was last year cassava na you turn 400 Ghana cedi. And I must see $2 dollar ko for me. 100 Ghana cedi per bag crowd ye do. Full security. And then there comes yeah social security in some social security me no me enu yatima ye be kwa yakoba bi die ebe boko awe. What is happening? Bia bazaar is just the court of public fanfare theatrics. Oh, and the NPP NDC are so clever. My memo Julius Debra Basu, you know, and Standobe rather my memo Basu. You know why? On say or yeah you man perfect said the Ghana for pay. You know Ghana for pay theatrics fanfare. Eti quickly na swampa o mampanyi no ko GBC so no ko dinko oh no wako fadum for ma be ku ye yewra mampanyi o yewra antics nko.
How did you know say you for mo na ko form ba
amanyosem
how did okay that's mo ye bi
oh yes
okay very well agreed Matthias
enenye no nko Matthias manenko oh mampanyi akwa sorry wa bompa me Assemblies of God ni I've been a deacon for 6 good years. 80 the American minimum. Now your mama, oh, Assemblies of God need 31st, no bomb payo, or ya hope brassier here. Jesus Christ. Mr. Standobi, where he's on top notch. But the whole year, but the reality, I know we saying this in India, oh, you are $10, so you are $10. So, but the question you are asking, is it reflecting in the pockets of the ordinary Ghanaian? This is a simple question, I hear, sir. It is a woody NDC cheer. I was surprised. And the Baba Jaman catch us so konya mo upon Chekrakasiama Udai. This is NDC. This is NDC. And yeah, Kaswa current MP NDC parliamentary was parliamentarian or can say ya 2 ya say your friend said black enquiry committee also no dey e dey buy afemunta kade report ne buy no e dey no moka. So it tells you the character of NDC atro anada abosremu ka ye two futrongu amanfo ani o man kan kire so omoba single double track they will end it. Oh, double track, they said they are going to end. What has happened? Almost electricity. Bet you to say Huma 24-hour economy. Almost communication will go. Sami Jenfika. I said don't get here. Can no ne Julius Debra to force no bet I am so and to gidi dom supporters. It's there. And then womanka. Or catch us or mobile. Make sure some better electricity bill so on better water so I'm a Ghana for to any electricity do say. What you do say? NDC tells you they have nothing good for Ghanaians, but rather nada niatro.
Kennedy Vedasi. Sheriff. Would you agree? We are living in fear under John Mohammed's administration.
I totally disagree with my brother.
The NT disagree.
The NT woman say. Timemufuono are the best judge of whether Ghana is enjoying absolute security shield. Dear woman say, what do we need to form one a krum hajo? Boko sensem the yankasa ama. Boko asemo kan ye shutu IGP kan ampeniampa isi. IGP wiye esi eno omoko kasaye ema ye di ye etu ye. Dear woman say, ye mama metena ham penti picture te said ye na MPP for year 2021 te said ye Ghana adane paradise no but wo hwe ade a wote kokko so na na aye yewura asante hene aye to wo muntam ekokan ye munsem a wone wo mutena ase hu ye no wo hwe a ye de yie atuye
okay
die wo mne say wanhunu asem a untimi nsia no because he two IGP cat to no and my Ghana mampanyini is Excellency John Dramani Mahama and the veracity of the case in Boko and how urgent it is we see no kwan
okay
and panso papa King Solomon awaba ya brei so yewura o say tutu wo toso mienu na dwea etrenti no watimini ofenu no mienu nyina to kese am enne ye de yie atu yie menua na menua me kese bebre yempam be ye equalization wa debi but under womo was the first time a member kentinka bu court opono ko twe manfo a ya ti omo a omo gina sem dibia ye di omo asem ama judge ni huri ye kura ye hu ba bia no wegi kotoye but that is not what we are here to do. Dear ya pesi ma Ghana for net memufo te ase ne se
ja no be kire se we hu ba bia na no wegi it
was a very sad situation. Judge no know your bow.
Yes,
so imagine
I know it was a sad situation.
Yes,
but you are picturing what could have happened,
so
right?
Senior, imagine
you are picturing what could have happened.
How ladies are very emotional. Suddenly or discharge justice. Now this build guys see kokoti. My brother, me no me enu cry be fejete. Dia me chane say me no me enu no. I am just imagining how she was feeling.
And so you imagine said a wig in
yes, definitely. Senior. Metro for ya come massive. Ebi mu o kra ye si o mu ya manchoa. The way ya to sakura no enough for meboa. So imagine said you were barber fair if say ohu bibi sa. So that should tell you perfectly clear say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama is doing something right in order to make sure say Ghana asumdue
elucidate to me and my listeners security wise and nearma a guaquamu say what the minority is saying isn't so. Na Ghana ye war absolute peace.
Within a frame of 5 months, ye more 100 pickups. And you are the Enra. Yay, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and then the hard-working interior minister. As are the 100 pickups as I could be almost.
First one, we on a date today.
Oh, dating and escape from Kakra, but almost about 5 months back.
I want my listeners.
Oh yes, yeah, the Mawomo. I queen the man, may you dating or any amount. What the Mawomo? Ama, even so, we share videos now. There was one be a John Mahama Tina Wamo armored vehicle be mo. Video no call viral on that particular day na John Mahama did those vehicles in the and you know the yes the another 100 as a P almost the woman say yes the 24-hour economy ba ye fiase e wo baby ahodo ye person filling stations ahodo fiase ye adwuma 24 hours so how well and you bet me equip the police say be on police around that see the oil say man for jeje man for phones wo baby no sa no man no na be filling station no mo anadwo na amro be sabeto ahye omoso no sa no man nyina be a thing of what the past menua IGP ya kana semi has done well. Shay and someone near Teten or Tamale. Wamoko Tamale under ASP Jalilu. Look at how the good people of Tamale are praising ASP Jalilu for the kind of sanity Omodiaba Tamale. So no may be saying no, I was say a bo adeno abaso. Na me can be say food security as far as His Excellency John Dramani Abai concern no enye. Sometimes yes so tawo kwadua no wajini America. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ba wo bayi aduane bo ebro beans sa nuoma ya ye de no anuane wo ya fiemu ne boa ye for the first time Mawunu say ye di bronya wo Ghana mamu ha ye di bronya no from 25th sa dia baba duru 7th ye da so di bronya because say te mamufo no wo ye den ha wo mo adanti na me kasa hwe baba inflation na ewo John Dramani Mahama chia die ya beto from boko amati memuni no sika kakra na nkankane no just what the big piece so and sign wetimi di ato ade in the SY administration enne what the saka kakra no timi to ade ema efie obia ho ye den eton umpewi na upede na no join news for aye reportage e di aba beto aye omo page so it is source na ye join news. We must say top 20 items that recorded fall in prices in December 2025 as compared to December 2024. Shadia wa was a garden X in Yadway. Ya mama no di year light soup maye. Was it a sote this December ye twam ye. A sote 56.7%. Me de wo ko animu a was it kontobire unsa wo hospital yesu moja wo fom joy news for say yan kankire ye nuanum MPP for mu create a scene to say Ghana is in desert no was say esote 51.9%.
So you think says any ma nyina ba fom ti ama chronoball and robbery then asefo ni nyina because ade chi nipa bi benya bibia.
That is it. The problem ne say ukwa adwuma wo kakra wa na wo kwa akoye sik akoye adwuma nya no e betimi aso woto bibia ma wa ye dai wadi abeye den ne wani abre obi ade mentimi gina wo radio yi so nkasa chronoball to atwa wo Ghana memu adabida but at the rate na first in the next year no ene abafom
obi se mimbisa we say
okay
they said your obo we so no the enya direct effect where so that has to do with electricity and water and so the
so
ebo kwa na ekoso
enti me de mebusa me nuane ne say ekosoro yaje atum enti won tomo won tanwa eno ne bo ma afom ana
emo ne anwa no so okoto no de aduane wie no de si fridge mo ebekwa akose enti na aduane no ade achi a onya ni
ana me ka kire we say governance no is a process and I see them no let's just be realistic that is why I initially told you say
I'm listening to you
yentimi nya Ghana preko pete se paradise there be ye be fiase wo baabi na nkakran the general outlook Ghana for hwehwe no ni akwakoye den akwakoduro se sia me no mo kase oh me ba me in a short while se sia me no wo kase wo be biara wo to fuel edigu ne car mu ni moto mu bia would attest the fuel boyfo enti kakra ye peja ni ye ko ebeba beduru baabi no timamu ni bia asum be ye den ebedwo no sa wo mayi wo ye ya ye pito de de kan ho wo mo se pito enso bo so aba from 8.7%. enti we kira wo say John Dramani Mahama ani ye wura to forcing economy na o makuruche ede aba no timamufuo asuma ye den adwo mo the American say o ka say me one last thing na me see o ka say be and about Samijamfi say wo ma tro say wo mo pay ade be biem na wo pay Samijamfi ya ba betena mu sister station so o joy wa kire bibia mu with the logical documents ama mumu MP krompo nunu ko make allegation say Samijamfi any gold board aboka 214 million US dollars no wa ba be ka say wo ma moka bia enye Samijamfi mu mum ne boka so what again
no what the person needs ni say wa chro krata dia ba say ohia en krata no on ka say ko public na ko chirichiri mu oso pen krata evidence no
say journalist wo mu no ya dantemo
there bin wo ko kika ho no ma say ono
enti na say omo nje Samijamfi bo mu ni a just omo anya documents na san o ma je
thank you very much ma menya message ba ku mi no na fi ye ntoa so ewo ho no ma who say Kennedy asira mi nim de ene sira wasre bebre bisa
no be a from Kennedy I will support Brian here
1 2 can you imagine this can you imagine this
oh be diabolic and mischievous
can you imagine this 1 2 we say I am appealing to NPP delegate to vote massively for Dr. Bawumia to clinch power for us come 2028. I'm teacher Mboma from Dumpa Lake side or no so Nadia Ade Abano. We also say, I am Luis Kwada Sukumase. The best candidate to lead the NPP party is DMB. Honorable Ken lacks the managerial skills to lead this noble party. Win with Baumia hashtag number 3. And also Ade Akye Abia on 2. I see, good morning, Kwame. I am watching you from Techima. Keep up the good work. God bless you and your crew. I am Charles Agyarko. Once again, Kwame, the Constitution of Ghana is the property of Ghanaians and therefore should be a core subject that should be taught and examinable from basic to secondary schools. I am Agyarko Charles. I think this point is laudable. I think by this time, the Shem Kodana senior Chobadia, the Constitution, no mu right, no mu who say, Ebia, we say, ni say down on the I think you want to come in. That's my message.
Right now, honestly, I've been to the classroom for almost 16, 13. I major teacher.
Yes.
Social studies is your rights, and a part of social studies is your right and responsibility.
But not detailed.
Not detailed. But the honestly, Udru stage we are chronic IQ, at the time absorbing VB. It is not bad, but ultimately, and basic constitution can't, but basic rights responsibilities need because your basic right, your natural rights, your rights under the law.
Where I agree with him a bit, and say obi kra bedru tertiary oba be na basic things bia wasenka or ye privy to say bia police for ba be arrest wa kwan obefa so handle say bia kobasa anomontu bi easy. I think it's a topic for another day.
Another discussion. And even SS based on the course, I'm also a government student. And in all these things, no, but it's just said.
But then get detail. I think we need that. Good morning. I'm enjoying your show live inside Asen Dumping. No Ken, no vote. All delegates must vote for Ken if NPP want to win power come 2028. Please, the man is ignoring your question about why we must vote for DMB. What exactly will DMB bring on board if we vote for him? They don't have any good message to convince Ghanaians. If we vote for DMB, vote for Ken from Showboy Asen Dumping. And also the message or the Abba. Maminye with Nafi Yemra Ifi. Eric, both NPP and NDC have contributed to the plight of Ghanaians today, but when they meet, they still have the infantry to defend themselves. They have all failed the people of Ghana. Father Eski, Kenya, Father, we love it, say Uengeji Anopai. Thank you very much. God bless you. Uengeji, thank you. And check my Facebook messages and also but Sharif, I'm saying from free also. And this is for Mosariana about me. I say. I know Kennedy is not in that line. It's a bad who question on us, baby Salo. Now they are tossed for order.
What's the ultimate? I'm not Kennedy.
Mammy Miss Owl, and this is for about me. I say, about me. I say, you know, feeling nothing for. But yes, still. In the NPP, a certain number, our parliamentary candidate, 118, a true support Ade Akye say. Still, our uncle so only the NPP. Doesn't it send a message to you? Say, because he's not in your party, you've not seen the qualities and the good in him. Tina, yeah, more to I am Pierre man.
Menu Ameda was say, okay, you guys say, always Baumian Semna na ye kano. A drew baby ana a mouth will be drinking.
This one do it 5 minutes.
Oh yeah, if you drink set tiny a time papa no. But Eko anymore or no one casane party for so if you are bunting if you are sick. So a no nature will send ye Dr. Mahmoud Baumia Nimuha esimite. Dr. Mahmoud Baumia Eban and someone who do our can yes or no baby the flag bearer of the NPP party. So even they themselves see him as a failed candidate. But yeah, baby, NDC for Jinano. Each and every candidate be on the baby because the woman say it is almost as if say each and every individual be what kind of more contest no biano had a role to play in their previous administration.
Okay.
So and that we ko jina ha o se Brian Champon yewe we ko jina ha o se Kennedy eyewe we ko jina ha o se Baumia eyewe so sansensem na wo mu nyina totoma ne mane wo mo no it is what we are going to use against them and win the election wholesomely. Now what Musa Dankwa post or the buyer, but who say can for enough for giddy and the year campaign say according to the post of Musa Dankwa, Dr. Baumia stands no chance as far as all of the candidates are supposedly they will come on the ticket of the NDC is concerned. And I will share the other candidates now. Omunina so sure, but just say be one of my percentage wise, no, marginal. So meaning say, whomever the MPP presents, the NDC is going to win. Inshallah, 2028 is going to win and win massively. But the main person me more going to say, sometimes I say, woman, some kayane ya dawson. We could no two shades amani way. We could no two shades amani way. It destabilized the party. Personally, I think the MPP is not ready for 2028 because
Kenya no more per se destabilize
the party. No, me yem penisano, ne penisano say. I was a winner a proper opposition team. Okay. You understand? Say be ya constantly no. They will keep you on your toes. Right. But right now, we should be a MPP amanyoko ni jinana. It is almost as if say each one for himself, God for us all. Okay. It is high time. And what's a woman shano moto tunwoma? Well, and chena ejebo neja enya babidru. Nia we say Dr. Brian Champo na Dr. Mahmoud Baumia na say Ken Kennedy Japan ena or no babe lady or more front no. But however, anyone they choose, the NDC per the current achievement and economic achievement at NDC, ya choke edia to her.
Just 1 year.
I am telling you, we've achieved a lot. Ade Akye MPP for me dim wechi ne bebia. Aye from moving Ghana from a junk status to a B+. They can't debunk it on any grounds or what or say rather. They can't.
Is it not early days?
No, it is not early days.
Pride yourself
no,
in
we are not priding ourselves.
Economic positives na you
me say, ye can food you from no, near come for chacha. Me ba what you say. Enipa baku eni nsa so twede ampo nyankopon ani kata. Na brebi dunas wo bi tu anamompa. E wo se e boni akro na baso. Se be ye ni akro no abaso bodi ani be hye ne kutupa. Na wotimi ye no ye ne yie na Ghana aye fe. Because say senior I need you
ebi say abaso bono kra mo gigi bebrebe no you shouldn't forget say I am a very policies about and no na mo di so a the results we are having and seeing today in account though more a personal contributions here but you cannot take it absolute
senior
mo performance
senior me patcho I need you mo mesre
meet you
say yan friend say IMF bailout yi sika mo de ma MPP for $3 billion no ya de baba ye kwan e wo
moagibi
asam kana make asam me patcho need you me che say ya de baba ye kwan a e wo bia ehwa ana say me nua eye mo shizongo me hia no for so free ya be ka say IMF for na ye kwan. The government of the day now what so no na ye kwan ana say ni ameboa the omode ma ye ye de to na mo boa Ghana ye be ka say IMF for na ye there be John Dramani Mahama administration no na ye dey aye ana me wi etesa na etesa so the ekere ne say wo mo no wo ho IMF lady wo mo no wo ho but yensu ye ba ye no the kind of physical discipline na ye ba be maintain no aboa.
Okay,
so the me ekere ne say in a nutshell John Dramani Mahama will not come onto the ballot paper again. But as for where we stand, whom whosoever obey show interest, say what person will Babel leading the NDC as the flag bearer, no. The host of a MPP aspiring flag bearers, no, will be shaped massively, and that remains a fact.
Okay, Mate, may I say, Kennedy,
Kwame.
Now on the other side and. Support a man for a true edema a year. Omiano. What side no more receive on a saying?
Well, the question I maybe say NPP. This is not the first time you got to about Omunetrom supports a Diama particular candidate. And in any case, Yanshe 118 MPs now. Omo Trump supports now. Kwame respectfully, Omo votes say. Good. Make us some the kaka yeah, the constituency. What just happened a few days ago? Say, we see also theatrics is good for the cameras and the people in politics. And me debunk that assertion and then mention of say constituency executives declare Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. I'm speaking as a youth organizer for Mentioned constituency. Okay. Fast forward. And yet these MPs. And so what happened on Mulusu? These MPs and these government appointees as a result like MPP, Yelusu Potosa. Madam Fokojo, any henty respectfully in the interview now not go in. But there are some touch or touch yen setting the record straight. The history, no cause a history the way the way never some history now see a trony because MPP we boast ourselves say and I say cause we are the elite political parties. It's OBM. Ghana MPP history ni say so obe serve ya one vice president you go. Example, Yera Professor Dubuahin by 92 Okoya Wenya no. One the running mate Rodolphe Al Hassan. Ekoye. Ena Yera Kufo ebaye. Kufo be serving the 2 terms one erade for the currency Alhaji Aliu Muhammad serving we no wokoye. Nanado ne Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Baumia be serving we. 8 years in government as flag bearer and 8 years as vice president. Ediabe Adibim. What survey you go? Ye kind of politics no. Dr. Mrechampo 1 year said never should we yen kasentia ubia until we speak facts and figures as it is. Until the assertion Baumiankro for the nam we call na we it's never true. Again, almost like can be said obienu ko awako once and elections are winning. Again, that assertion is false. Kwame Nkrumah call once or we ne Buzia call once or we ne I don't find it crazy. Jeton Timi Nefi, Imam, echo once or we nay. Mahamana echo once or we nay. It did that session say, Obiko once or we no, a intro, young phantom chain. Okay. It we've told them. Now, I'm going to assumption. MPP Lusu, yen, MPP ni maybe or shamin yen say a trimording a DJ Munapamwa unient and me Lusu ye.
Atrimodin
Adidija and open wa unyano and then the man MPP ebu timemu for MPP supporters MP Uncle Twaba.
I see.
Obient mean deny facts no. So quickly no asaba. This MPs are near Pemwe from Wamunya. This mama from one year example. Me mo be because the person me here. Me as a youth organizer, now I'm your head of statistical department with Metro Mass Transit. You transfer me ko I'm saying this. And during the electionary year, I went to one powerful man and know a minister. Tieni many abren America assassin. We minister would Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. I can't say I'm working as a constituency officer.
Organizer.
Me MP ayebi, but e do be a party me nim die wom. E to so for no tie dey etum. Na me nya adwuma ma me constituency as at that time na my electoral commissioner. Sometimes NDC for ba say amo me nya Ghana for beto ba. I cannot leave my post. I'm supposed to be there and I was helping the research and elections officer. None of these MP, I think I know if I'm a call. Asma make a Raf. Ashanti Regional Youth Organizer, or the Dancini, or call Len said, no, I need my hard-working youth organizer to come and help me.
Transfer Umbra.
Nobody. I went to this, and you, these same MPs. Boy, a team or day. You're from Kramon Fana. I can't say young co support to one candidate. There's support to one candidate, and you know, I'm to
what's the idea, Bonnie?
Young for Cranton again. These very MPs had come from Circle. All this seat was ours. Be a phone line, so what yes, man. How much more day? Nothing has changed. Almost as you. The best in MPP for what say you bought from near patch or said the doctor by the champ or ye MPP for what up on my chow. Dear Koe Bianco, you more fine chair. Near moving forward. Nay care who move. But what do we see? Almost Brian Bomianco for 2 man, not Canadian Crow for 2 man. No, that is not that. And again, I'm on these MPs. Would declare never in the history, right? Say, how you MP, oh yeah, parliamentary candidate. Now, co elections, sir. Who parliamentary candidate, the presidential aspirant in the in the history of Ghana, ABC that this time around, parliamentary candidate you have more votes more than the presidential candidate, which is Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia with 350,000 votes. You know why?
Hey.
Because I was MP. Ebia Timemuni bi per mo constituency per mo we nya ama no. O ma me kra bi ase no sifra ne ntoma kwa asori na kochi obi. Enti this near marketing kiteko ekotia o.
Kennedy unim ma me so na me fa collect kakra na me nyo madwen kire e wo mu. E wo hamti obetumi abaso 0548931931 0551931931 now so the wadwen kire e de aba. Chere adwen panelist for nso akire madwen wonso wadwen kire e wo ehonum no obetumi e de aba 054 8931931 055931 I am a first caller now. Okay, eti ubetumi abemu na wadwen shaba.
Same empenufo mamwai no. This time we the youth no yen hu the light too. Who beautiful lights now because so.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, I would need by your friend free.
Good afternoon. Free and my
Mammy Tio.
Yeah, and also, Madam Martino, I would put a because I am nearly this year now. And yes, I'm because yeah, I'm saying, because of the Ufi, I don't know you are. I will be saying, I'm not a mother too. I'm going to go somewhere. We put on the leader, I am not kind of market. Tell a question in the way, and know them.
Mati.
The fellow is the man, I think it's here.
Mati,
yes, United, put them over. And not recognizing the book. The full anything.
Okay, Mati, Medasi, I'm in for we so. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, we watch we need to be our friend free.
The day they are for me free, the quiet Bujari.
Yeah, cool for my mintio.
The person, the person they can say. Many an asem now, or can people nigga and asem now, or can. The many person make a woman say the NDC the same as some or say, Katia, Hono. And one and the NPP guy and so to our okay. It's a additional dear Ben or no to our will say free the NDC in a canoe. When she had been free the NDC in a canoe, so more the back 2028. The same idea now was not to us work and to Mr. Onya, some pepper be no one country, a year from an ENT, Nasam no can he.
With us, but say, or H. Renajuni, Nipaya, then okay, beat me about. Good morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello. Morning, Quacho. You can just tell Antibequai.
Santibequai, a frozen.
From Nanabu.
Bonsu, I mean, you.
It's a mistake, or not teaching in the car, the same thing on the two on so no sure. Some mistake, and to move on a team mistaken in them. Why? No munya, when you work in was again for so much. Bye.
Good morning.
Or some party in the studio.
Maybe I saw also, Mamintio.
Yo, but I make a separate ball guy, Femia Pia could be.
Ball guy, Pia could be into you.
Yeah, let us say, Mema, Branoy MPP in a cashier. Sans and Kikan, we are near Kikan, 2024 year, Lucia. And it's a walk Brana, than a champion, can you obey me ahead and aye. Since I want to know who said Brana very near, but me a very king, a very near. And this is said about me a rainier. Namon Sama Mujina more king, a bay day. And you can say, what's your assassin with your campaign, Amma, or the same Baumia? Won't I be sure? And here, yes, say a patino, or no, you also a given the bench, Chairman. Who also carbine movie, and no Mulusia, and it's a Nipa 118, a senior Gina, so much support, Baumia, or no, Grand Corps, or the same North now, or say, Dumbasi for I had a support, why not cut a Bibia family? And you answer.
Marty, no, last part in the day, my family last call our home. So good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, would you never be our friend if you are my last caller?
But I just be a work by them.
Mammy, too.
Now, you know, in a work.
na you who quite a person let's share so you know yeah it's more than on what can want them there papa it's more than you come on the couples when too far for I want to go now boy I'm moving now the guy
Mate, me da say, mami nya birthdays na fi yensi from wo honum. Thank you very much, sir. Mo frey wo ho. Birthdays wo honum na fi yasi from ti. Obed, I read ya young corner fi yemfa birthdays na ensi from. Mfa mayati for honum. Eroti mame na fi menya we Mr. for fi we efri say amwa honum se amwa sunyane ena ubutu o say Agnes Pokua adusei ene ayo birthday no nti dodo na afro afia Pokua happy birthday come on. Okay, so let me start. Agnes Pokua adusei aka afia Pokua we free se amwa honum o say yema awoda pani en kan che say nyame nsura no ntina nim nkyiro no ma fe foforo enya stronko enya nsura enya kese ye mpega ene sika. Okay, so happy birthday also goes to you. The name is 12121212121212. Okay. Obed, mama we na yanya ntem. Happy birthday to you, Vivian Nto. Asabia or Asankragwa lesson midwifery training. Vivian, happy birthday. Nyamintina ni mchiro no nyokese. To Denga K Joshua, be lawyer and a man for B. Happy birthday in come out. Nyame nyokese no nkoso ampeja o masiri ni anije ne kese nkoso enye a part of you baby awubia. Happy birthday come out. And happy birthday to you, Sister Gifty. Central SDA Asante Agona, Sister Gifty. And then nyame ani mo nyam hye no enye kese wo so ni mpeja enye kese wo so. Live today and live tomorrow. This one to Skido way from Orlando of Sompa TV sports crew no say en kancho say nyame nya kese wa odo pa opewasem ti nyame ntina ni nchiro no man han eni wani mu kan wo wanamuntu enyina mo. And thank you very, very much. Yedi atena say free 6:30. Ebe pim samre. Nyame sure nyame nya kese for being a part of the show by way of ear, voice and SMS. And thank you for keeping us company, being our listener and being our guest for and so midin de Kwame Agyarko sie kwasi Joshua and a direct show no Obed and Ponsa Kelvin and almost ejitwa ye ote nana Kwame Nkontabisa so enka Barbara Frimpoma so a producer ka producers no eho. Thank you very much. Have a beautiful weekend.
Titi, mami fufuo 20 Ghana. Me pe fufuo ne nkwan kwa. Sisi asa ne Ghana akone de ya bonu 010. Meme wanu ni telecell de. Yenim se obia ne ne ope. Enu nti ne ya made for me bundle. Ya data ne call packages are F4. Ne ya ma won kwa. Made for me bundles. Send you we need je ho. But *530# na top made for me bundles. Sisi.
Telecell, connecting energies.